I just want KAZ to know, if no one's told you you're black excellence,
I don't need no
And you're for the culture.
you are black
And you're
excellence.
for the culture, my
And
nigga.
I don't
you
need
You are for the culture.
Nah, bro.
Okay.
You are the culture,
If
bro.
no one's ever
Nah, everybody give it a round of applause. Black excellence, the culture right here,
that
man.
was coming from somewhere.
You know what I
deep.
mean? That's coming from somewhere. That's coming from the gut.
You don't have to go to another brunch a day
Bro,
in your life. What's poppin', people? Welcome back to another
Niggas 2 for 2 today. We not even a minute in.
of Say Less.
What a week. What a week in
Dumb.
Nigga, what a 5 minutes.
Y'all are dumb, bro.
Who? Y'all? I'm
It's
tame.
usually you.
I know, and I'm tame today.
I don't know what's going on. I think you passed it on.
it's not the glasses, bro. Well, the glasses are necessary for today's episode.
Why are they necessary?
Necessary for today's episode. First off, I want to thank everybody for subscribing, checking out the episode, checking out the show. Appreciate y'all coming in. And I feel like folks love to hear our music takes recently, right? Since the Rolling Stone episode and the was a little risky, but I think it did well. You know what I mean?
How was it risky?
You know, some people be like, "Oh, I want to hear this shit."
Shit, my list was fire.
Listen, this was great.
Yes.
You smoked it, killed it.
Yes, it was.
But you know, we bring a very Timberland boot heavy audience to the show. So a lot of folks are like, man, I ain't really with that shit. So today's episode, man, the BET Awards took place this week.
Yes, it did. Sunday night.
Shout out to our good friends, Rory and Mal, Bridget, Mandy. They was out there covering it. Eden out there covering it with Rory and Mal. But the big story coming out of BET Awards was Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy, Love, Puff Daddy.
Is
We
his
should
name
hold
Love
up the
now?
sign.
Go Poppy.
Poppy.
His new name's gonna be Poppy.
Go Poppy.
Received the Lifetime Achievement Award from BET. And before we get into that, first off, I just want to, no political connects necessary in this one, but just shout out to the BET Awards because that's always been my favorite award show, right? Like I understand like Grammy Awards are important,
Right.
Academy Awards are important, all those awards are important,
Right.
but the actual show itself is
Because
always boring as hell, yo.
What, in the other shows?
The other shows. The one thing you can always guarantee about the BET Awards,
So it's a flip.
it's gonna be entertaining as hell.
It's a flip flop. So
Yeah.
me and Ebro were talking about this on Monday. Like the actual award really doesn't mean that much.
It means as much as people make it mean, just like any award.
Well, you shoot for a Grammy,
Right.
Right. You shoot for a Billboard. You shoot for.
Well, Billboard Awards aren't like for like.
That's a stat.
Well, yeah, it's numbers.
that's a
It's like,
stat.
oh, you sold the most in this
That's a
genre.
stat.
Here's your award. Right.
The BET Awards, it's to me, it's not really about the award.
Right.
It could be about the Lifetime Achievement Award or the tribute, whatever the case is. But I think, like you said, it's the show that celebrates our influence, our culture. The music, the performances, the outfits, the banter, the commentary, like just everything that comes with that package.
Yes.
Every other award show lacks that package to the 10th degree.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when you watch that show as a family, it's so many moments that from the fuckery to the biggest performers coming out, Mariah Carey hitting the
Yes.
stage with Lotto, like that's
The gospel hour also.
right. Like it's
All
those
the
little
whole-
all the whole little things
Yeah.
that make us talk for weeks and weeks and weeks. And one of the biggest moments was Puff tributing himself.
Yes.
Which, by the way, is one of the
I've
most
never
P.
seen
Diddy
that. That's
one of
the
the most
Puff
Sean
Daddy thing
Combs thing
you could ever do.
You
Can
know
I-
what? I need a tribute.
Listen.
You know what? Who better to tribute?
And I'm gonna
than
run
me?
over commercials.
Exactly.
Who better to do it than me?
There was a small part of me that was like, man, like King Combs, the kid, the son.
I thought he was gonna do it.
I thought he was, but like a small part of me
He
was
looks
like,
just
Nah, don't let him do it.
don't let him do that.
Don't let him
bro.
do it. Don't
Just
let him do it.
Just let Puff get his rocks off. Like, let
Yeah.
him go and
But
do
I
his
thought
thing.
he was gonna at least bring him for a little. Like
Nah.
that's how P. Diddy is. He,
I bet
he
you-
loves himself so much. He said, "This is my stage."
I bet you at the crib he was like, yo, Dad, like, you gonna no.
No,
Like,
son.
yeah.
No, maybe another
working
time,
on
son.
it. Yeah.
Maybe another time, son. You're not ready.
Before we get to the puff conversation, everybody who's watching this, anybody who produces shows, produces black culture content, whatever, this is a PSA to everybody out there right now. Please don't take this the wrong way.
What the fuck?
Guys, we need new terms. We need new terms. If I gotta hear the term black excellence or the culture one more time and describe, like, we are so great with our words linguistically.
What else?
What else do you replace?
Literally anything else.
Like what?
Like what?
For some reason, anytime I hear, ooh, it's black excellence, it's black excellence, it's black
All right, so if someone asks you to replace black excellence with a phrase,
Right. I don't think we need to replace the phrase. I think we could just say, we could just acknowledge a great moment or a great thing.
You don't like that that they put black in front of
the
it.
term, not even that. I feel like the term itself, it can be black, whatever, black anything. I just feel like that term itself has been just so beat to death and bastardized so much. It almost becomes like a caricature of like what black excellence should be.
I
A caricature,
agree.
like you're making fun of it.
I
It's not.
thought you said character. I'm like, I don't know what that was.
I don't agree. I don't agree because I do.
That term doesn't make you go.
No, it doesn't.
Sometimes.
It doesn't because
Okay.
that it represents what we do. It
Right.
represents who we are. It represents where we come from.
Okay.
And it represents what we accomplish and,
I don't agree.
and what we can do. So yeah, I want when we do good shit, I want that's black excellence.
Okay.
When I say some fire shit, like that's black excellence. I want to be represented in that light.
I'm not saying we haven't done it. All I'm saying is,
I want to keep it. I want to keep
We need
it.
a new term.
No, I want to
something.
keep it. Keep it.
See, I don't like when they have to
Striving
like.
for greatness.
Literally, honestly, bro,
No,
like
keep it, bro.
black excellence is a thing that we can see and acknowledge and appreciate so much that it doesn't need like its own catchy little term for me. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just being a curmudgeon.
You want
I don't
black
know.
magic?
No, it just doesn't have to be such a like a.
I think he doesn't like the word black in it.
No,
Because-
it's not that. It's
don't
not
like
that.
excellence?
No, to me it is because to me it's like, yeah, this is black excellence because it's good for what you guys are doing, right? But it's not great if you do it on in a white area. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is this
Well,
coming
white
out
people have
wrong?
been getting.
Is this
praised
coming
for
out
saying-
wrong?
Yeah.
Like if you do it in all right, so like a white person can have a good show,
Okay.
and a black person can have a good show. Is it white greatness? Is it white excellence?
God, no.
No, right?
No, but that's a slippery slope though. Like I don't ever want to.
But you see what I'm saying though?
I see what you're
So
saying.
I'm like,
I
is
see
that
what
what bothers you? Is that it's so like
Honestly,
in a box
bro,
about it?
there's a part of me that feels
Where
like
it just
when
can't
I
be
hear
excellent?
but like when I hear the term black excellence, it almost is kind of like it's saying black bouginess, right? And like I kind of feel like to
I
me
didn't
that's
take
how
it
it's
there.
always felt.
Black bouginess.
To me, it kind of felt like that. Like it's very.
Yeah, I didn't take it like that.
And hey, this is just my thoughts. You don't gotta agree. All I'm saying is, for the way it's been characterized and trademarked and termed in so many moments of black pop culture, it always there's almost like a checklist you gotta check off to even be considered black excellence, right? Like I know Drake said this a few albums ago, whatever. But like anytime he does some shit, nobody says, "Oh, that's black excellence over there," right? But he's just as black as anybody, right? Even though he's mixed, even though he's Jewish, whatever.
tell you why.
All right, but
what I was saying.
That's
what I was saying.
Because I know you about to
But
go.
that's what I was saying that
Okay.
bothered you, and you said no.
No, I just
that's
didn't-
it though.
okay, but
It
here's
I
my
just
thing.
didn't know how to word it properly.
My thing is the way people in places of culture,
That's why Drake got
whatever.
cornrows. so that someone would
That
be
ain't
like,
black
that's,
excellence.
that's black excellence.
Nah, I just think it just seems like black bouginess to me sometimes, man. Like and it feels like
nothing bougie about us doing shit to the top.
I'm
tier
not saying
and
that.
being recognized.
The actual
and recognized. It's
the actual
not
act of
bougie.
what you're doing, I have no problem with.
excellent.
I'm just talking about the actual term, the term itself.
It's
And when
excellent.
When it's used, it's for a certain specific type of black person, right?
He doesn't
what
like the word
Deion
black
Sanders
in it.
is doing
No,
black
that's not.
excellence?
What's up? What you say?
Is what Deion Sanders is doing black excellence?
Of course, but it's more than that too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that's
it's
what
not
I just described, and
I'm
that's not
saying-
bougie
Again,
though.
I'm not saying the act of excellence, the acts of what you're doing.
So then I say to you, what's the word you replace it with?
It doesn't have to be replaced with a word. I just don't like the
keeping
term
it.
no more.
All right, so don't say it.
I don't. I
Okay.
don't. It's such a corny. It's gotten corny to me.
It has.
It's become a corny term to me in my.
Do you like Black Boy Joy?
Black Boy Joy is fine, perfectly fine because it's hyper specific. Black Boy Joy is hyper specific. It's like, yo, most times on television, black men are depicted in a specific way.
Yeah.
And to see black men be joyful and not have to be all the time, okay, that's great. Love that.
Right.
Black excellence to me.
What about Black Girl Magic?
It's hoity-toity.
What about Black Girl Magic? Bro, I'm not trying to put you in the hot seat. I'm just asking.
Not in the hot seat. I'm very comfortable.
The way you responded, you were like,
no, because I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
I wasn't trying to like.
I'm not a woman, so like, but the term itself, like, again, a term that's hyper specific, right?
Yeah.
But to me, I'm not trying to shit on. Clearly, black excellence itself, what it's been described as, the acts of things that are done, is beautiful. I'm just talking about the specific term.
So when you
when I see it. And when I hear it, when I say it like has to check off a certain boxes to be checked to be considered black excellence, right? It's usually a little bit elitist. It's usually a little bit bougie. It's usually very just like you have to be a certain type of black person to even be considered black excellence, right?
Black Boy Magic and Black Boy Joy.
Black Boy Joy and Black Girl Magic
are
are
a combination of black excellence.
Not to me.
To
me, Black Boy Joy and Black Girl Magic are terms of, there are ways of taking stereotypes that have been put on, black men and women, flipping them on their head and making it a hyper-specific thing that you want to put out there because for years and years, a certain image of black women and black men were on TV,
Gotcha.
right? So to flip that and put that on there and make that something is beautiful. Love that, right?
Yep.
I'm just saying that term black excellence comes with a lot of criteria that if you don't meet the criteria, you're doing good. It's not black excellence.
So when you're rated as excellent, don't you have to meet criteria, right? When you're rated as excellent,
okay.
And no matter what you do, you have to meet criteria, correct?
Yes.
Do we consider that bougie? Do we consider that, a too high of a standard? Do we get mad about, if you don't make the checklist, you're not going to be excellent.
All right, but
right?
There's a lot of people who meet the checklist that don't be considered
so it's
black
like applying
excellence.
to college.
Yeah, not even applying to college. But like, if you're all right, so here's my thing, right? So here's my thing.
I got all the grades. I got everything right. I got the GPA. Why can I get in?
Here's my thing, right? Like, if a guy, I'm just gonna use an example, right? I'm just gonna use an example of a friend of mine who I used to work with at WWE. He's in the New Day. His name is Xavier Woods, right? Wrestler, black dude, but like he is like a nerd culture icon. Like G4 TV, does video game stuff, has like the probably most successful black YouTube video gaming channel there is, right? Not even black YouTube gaming channel. It's just a YouTube gaming channel, right? But he runs it, does wrestling, hosts a million shows, like he's all that type of stuff. Like, but people like him aren't considered black excellence.
That literally sounds like black excellence to me.
All right, to you. But what I'm saying is, there are certain people who don't meet the certain criteria that when it comes to, hey, it's time to showcase some black excellence, they never get the call, they never get the invite, they never get the pat on the back.
So you're so from what I'm getting from you is
and to make it an even more digestible argument, the Drake argument. Drake said it himself, right? Like I get it, he's half Jewish and all this type of stuff, but what's the difference between that and the many other half black, half Jewish people that are?
Does Drake speak up for our culture?
I would say so. What does he not do? What does he not do?
No, I'm just asking. Like when shit happens.
Well, okay? So is there?
No, I'm not.
There's a checklist, right? There's a checklist.
I'm just asking.
I'm answering. There's a checklist, right? Like, so Drake has to do what? Like, he has to say.
I would call him black. I would call him black.
certain
I would call him
things.
black excellence.
Exactly.
But
when it comes up, when the conversation of black excellence comes up, is he ever in the conversation?
Is black excellence specific to America? No.
I'm just to make it an easier argument. I'll make it this. I'll make it. We'll keep it American culture.
Well, nobody's arguing you. You're arguing yourself.
Yeah. No one's really arguing.
No, I'm not. No.
You just explain why he hates the term.
Yeah. Like I wasn't trying to convince anyone. I was just like, I just think we need.
No, I mean, well, again, I get it.
And the culture, another one. We need a new term.
You don't have to say it. You don't have to indulge in it. But if you're for the culture and you are black excellence, we love you.
How many times are you?
Thank you. Let's move on.
No, I don't want to move on. Don't. Fuck. That's not how this works. How many times are you on a set or you're working with a company and you're talking to a producer, talking to a writer on there, or they're saying, oh, you got to use the culture, you got to use black excellence, you got all the time, right?
Yeah.
All the time.
Okay.
You don't think that's a little
No.
done to death? You don't think
There's
us
no,
as black people are a little bit more creative than that?
So
a little
again,
bit more,
so what do you replace? Like, just give me something that you think fits.
Give me a week.
Huh?
Give me a week.
Okay.
Give me a week. I have something way better than that.
Because as much as you're, against it.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not saying against it. I'm just saying
No,
it's
you are
been beat
against
to
it.
death. It's been beat.
You don't like it, right? That's what you're saying. You do not like the
It
term
makes
black
my
excellence.
skin crawl when
All
I'm
right,
watching a
so-
TV show.
okay,
It's
so-
like the top award show for the culture.
All right.
Tune in today. It's like,
so if you have this big,
even though I fucking love the BT Awards, by the way. Even though I love it.
this is not specific to the BT.
No.
So let's not.
Exactly.
Like you said earlier. So yeah, if you have this much of a gripe, I would like to see you come up with 2 terms to replace these terms,
Yep.
since you just can't deal with them anymore, or they're beat to death, or they're just corny. Or
I could even take it a
bougie.
step further and say, hey, we don't need these terms. We could just acknowledge the greatness within ourselves in different forms of entertainment, and different forms of sport, and different forms of art, all this type of stuff. Just coupling it into this
And
weird
sometimes
sort
it
of,
has to be segregated for people to understand what it is. That's it. We don't need to be included with everybody else.
I'm not saying to be included with anybody else. I'm just saying, like,
We do have to separate ourselves from everybody else. We do have to say, yeah, this is black excellence. This is black culture. This is black boy magic. This is
think it's
black girl
lazy.
magic.
I think it's lazy.
It's not
I think
lazy.
it's
It's
lazy.
specific.
There's not. It's too.
So what's wrong with that?
The specificity to the specific. The
You got it. You
specific
got it.
terms to wow, I am.
You got it.
and I'm hella sober today, man. Water. The specific terms to it, to me, seems lazy. And it says, when you come to those checkbooks and those check marks, there's only certain ways to be considered black excellence, which means there's only considered certain ways to be black. And I think that's corny. I think there's multiple ways to embrace blackness.
How?
It doesn't just have
How?
to. How? I mean, how much time you got? There's so
Bro, like, I'm not trying to come. I'm just asking. Like, you're telling us all these things are whack. You're telling us all these metrics we have to meet. You're telling us all these terms that should be eliminated. So I'm challenging you.
I'm explaining the reason why I think it's whack is because the way it's explained and pushed to you in mainstream culture now means you have to meet a certain criteria to meet black excellence and meet a certain level of blackness, right? Like, if you're not black enough, or if you're not in the culture enough, in certain cultures enough, or you're not doing something that's considered amongst black people to be, embraced enough, you're not black excellence. You're just a guy who does something good who happens to be black. You're just somebody who does something good who just happens to be black. And I think that's whack. I think,
And I think everyone has their own metrics and how they look at these terms that you're saying. I think everyone has their own experiences. They have their own, brands. They have their own, just what they've done over the years for themselves, for their people, for the culture.
Of course.
So everyone has their own metric, and I'm hearing.
You said the culture.
I mean, I'm gonna say it all fucking. I'm gonna say it all fucking.
Rosie,
show.
it doesn't get tiring hearing people say the culture, the culture, the culture.
The culture annoys me.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, what culture? Oh, well, remember what I said last week?
What?
What?
You said a lot of things last week.
Or when I said
What?
some people don't have culture.
White people don't have culture?
So they got to say
he
the
said
culture.
Some people don't have culture.
So-
Sure.
I said the white people.
Everyone's metrics to these terms are very, very different, and they vary.
I think
and
they
there's
started
no
culture and we
official.
Just kept saying it.
Yeah, wait. There's no official checklist for any of these terms.
It's not official, but you know the checklist.
No, I don't know the checklist because I would love for you to print out the checklist for me.
I will do that.
Thank you.
I will do
Please.
that. I will do that. It's
Please,
like, listen.
please do.
And again, I don't say this to be on some like, but like clearly, yes, you need to go where you're celebrated and celebrate the right way, however way you say it. I just say the specific term comes with a certain level of bouginess and elitism that I just think is fucking whack.
Okay, so
especially for black
this-
people, especially people like us. That's the last thing we should ever be is elitist to our own people, just because they don't make a certain made up metric that people can't produce and put on a TV screen or advertise towards. I just think it's corny.
Okay, so next week, come back with some terms
We don't need the term. That's my point. I'll come up with something to make it more digestible.
You're saying it's lazy, right? You're saying
Yes.
that when you're on set, you're working
Yes.
with brands, they're saying, make sure you do it for culture. Make sure you say it's black excellence. All right, cool. If you don't like that, give me something else that can replace it or make it better where it doesn't sound elitist or bougie. That's all I'm saying.
How about just not being elitist or bougie? We can start there.
I never thought but that's what you thought.
Yeah.
Whenever I talk about black excellence, whenever I hear the culture, I never got that conversation. You're the first one to ever bring that conversation up.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not saying
how many empowerment brunches we got to go to, yo? Like, how many, like, you know?
But that's what.
what it is,
That's what I'm saying. Like that.
like,
Everyone
we're
has,
just gonna dress up and go to brunch and be like, "Hey, we're great," and pat each other on the
That's what I'm
backs and
saying.
go.
Like everyone has their different metrics. If that's their metric for black excellence, that's cool. It's not mine, and I'm not mad at if that's how you view it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit there and stomp on it because I think it's bougie. I don't give a fuck. That's how you want to be celebrated. Good, go. If it makes you feel good, if it makes you want to keep going and put on for your culture, by all means. I may have a different definition and a different understanding of what black excellence and what culture and black girl magic and black boy joy is. Am I wrong for looking at it that way? No. Are you wrong? Fuck no.
All right.
But I'm not gonna turn my nose up because niggas want to go to brunch and celebrate themselves.
Yeah.
Cool, do your thing.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I've been to the brunches. I've been to the parties. I
I've been
did it
to a
all.
million of them, bro.
And it's cool. If it's not my spiel, it's not. But I'm not gonna be like, man, that's corny, that's bougie. And I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying like that's just. And we can celebrate different ways of black excellence the way we want.
Yeah,
that should be our right.
That should be the goal.
That should be the goal to be like, yo, you want to celebrate black excellence like this? Cool, that's how you do it.
Kaz,
I may want to
hold
celebrate
on.
it like
No,
this.
I just
Cool.
want Kaz to know, if no one's told you you're black excellence,
I don't need nobody.
And you're for the culture.
you are black
And you're
excellence.
for the culture, my
And
nigga.
I don't
you
need
You are for the culture.
Nah, bro.
Okay.
You are the culture,
If
bro.
no one's ever
Nah,
told
everybody
you-
give it a round of applause. Black excellence, the culture right here,
that
man.
was coming from somewhere.
You know what I
deep.
mean? That's coming from somewhere. That's coming from the
Kaz,
gut.
You don't have to go to another brunch a day in your life.
Nice. Not
man.
nice.
Okay, Kaz? You don't need a trophy. You don't need to go to the award show. You don't need to be
You don't
invited.
need- you know what I mean?
Invite me next year. No, I'm just kidding.
You are black excellence.
God damn it.
You
Thank you,
do.
Rosy.
You are doing great.
I appreciate
check
that.
all
You
the
a
boxes,
you a
Kaz.
father? You got a family? That's black
You are
excellence, my
Nigerian
nigga.
black
The
excellence.
fuck?
Just to add some razzle dazzle.
Nigga, man.
God
You saw the
damn,
things
my
you
fault,
doing?
yo. My
You know the
fault,
things
yo.
you doing right now, nigga?
I appreciate that.
He
but
was
that's not what
describing
I'm trying- I
himself.
didn't
He's
know-
like, I done been to the
that's all it came down to.
done checked everything
Is that what you
off.
wanted?
What else I got to
Is
do?
that what you wanted?
What else I gotta do?
Is that what you wanted?
Yo, Kaz was
What else I
talking.
gotta do to get invited back, damn it?
Bro.
Kaz was talking about himself the
That
whole
nigga,
time.
talking about himself the
I've been to
entire.
all the
That nigga
brunches.
wanted, all he
I
wanted.
check off everything. I got 8 jobs.
I sacrificed so much shit. I run a podcast. I'm on MSG. I've been through so much shit.
Everything.
And y'all niggas ain't invite me no
And y'all invite me
brunch.
not once. I can't even be in the audience.
That's what this
That's
is.
crazy. I
couldn't
can't
be
even
a
be in the
seat filler?
audience. That's fucking
I couldn't help produce the
wild.
show.
I ain't even need a +1.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Rosy and Low wasn't even coming. It was about me.
I am black excellence.
I am black excellence. Name that the name
Yo,
of this episode.
He about to have the Issa Rae in the mirror moment. He about to talk to himself in the mirror.
Listen. This 5-minute rant, motherfucker, you brought on yourself.
5 minutes.
You
That man
brought
was
this
talking about
on.
himself for 12
That
minutes.
nigga was getting into it. I'm like, yo,
What?
what?
Coming somewhere deep down inside.
I'm like, my nigga, I'm like, where's this conversation
Halfway
coming
through.
from?
Like,
Halfway through, I kept hearing shit that he was saying. I was like, oh.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
said,
because I didn't want to say it. I'm like,
I said,
I'm like, yo, you
he
all
just
right?
wanted,
Did-
he was having FOMO. He saw everybody at the
yeah.
BET Awards. He's like, this motherfucker went.
Cause he got mad specific. He was like, "You want to go to brunch and get celebrated?" I'm like, what brunch did you see that you wanted to go to that you did not get an invite, and some other nigga that's not for the culture was
I
there?
gotta be clear. Let me
That's
be
a lie, yo. That was very specific.
No,
Let me
Kaz
be clear.
was on his on
that man
MG
was-
all weekend. Like, how he get
How the
an
fuck he
invite?
there?
That's crazy.
How he hosting that?
Oh, hashtag
Why
Black
he
Excellence?
moderating that
That's
conversation?
wild.
I'm like,
He
hold
went
up.
into the whole
Bro,
hashtag of
I
Black
still-
Excellence, bro.
Yeah. I seen steam coming out his ears.
I still feel the same way I did before this conversation. But man, maybe I do need to talk to somebody.
You might have to talk to somebody about that shit,
I'm like,
bro.
damn, am I like, damn, is it Is
He
it
said, I
me?
do check all the boxes. Is it me?
I'm like, what checklist are you looking at right
He's
now?
like, is it because I like wrestling? Is that what it is?
No, because he brought up his man. He was like,
Yeah.
he's like, my man does, YouTube
said,
video
"Okay."
games and EW, and he's
Because
black.
I do
I'm like,
is it because I do a lot of white shit?
I'm like, nigga,
No,
you
what?
celebrate black. Yo, you're a black excellence. You're the epitome of that.
I done kicked out the doors in many places.
I'm like,
That's all it
shit.
came down
places,
to.
yo.
Oh, this shit's-
BET next year.
I'm just
Kaz
kidding,
wants to be
I've
a
been
seat
to the
filler
BET
at the
Awards.
very
It's been
least.
great.
He won't tell nobody he's a seat filler, but he
This
just wants his
nigga, yo,
picture in
hey,
front of the
just
BET Awards.
thinking back to
I've been to the BET Awards before. I had a great seat too. Shout out to good folks at Viacom. We had me sit in front row in the middle.
Yeah, did you
I've been to the Rock Nation brunch too. I've been to all these places. I'm not.
That's what he's saying.
I'm not saying that because
that's why he's mad. He didn't get a proper invite from BET
I
this
just
year.
I just kept hearing.
He went that year because he was a Viacom employee, right?
I wasn't Viacom.
Or talent?
No.
But you
I
went-
don't remember.
did
What were we doing out?
He was for the culture. That's why.
Yeah, see?
I forgot.
He wanted BET to invite him directly.
Nah, you know what it was? Shout out Koza. Koza was working there, and Koza was like, "Yo, you got extra tickets? You want to roll?" Like, I bet no.
See, he wants the elite
I
invite.
don't need that, yo.
He just-
I don't
yo,
need
he
that.
just got so
I don't need that, son.
He wants a picture in front of that step and
Bro,
repeat.
he just got so
Alright?
specific.
With the Getty image in the bottom.
I'm just like,
You
yo,
hear me?
where is this
Listen.
coming from? Like, what?
Both things can be true.
Multiple
Both things can be true. I can feel the way I feel about the term black.
And I can
excellence,
still be
like-
wondering why.
And I can still be wondering why nobody called me. I'm like, hey, yo.
He said, I don't have the
Don't
best
pull
year of my
out.
life.
Bro.
Y'all ain't see me?
You ain't see what I did this year? You see how many zeros I cleared, man? Come on, son.
Sheesh.
Come on, man. Then anyway, whatever.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. But clearly, somebody in this
That
room
was a
does.
13-minute rant.
Clearly, somebody in this
And I'm
room
just
does.
looking at him.
And you can't convince me no different because that shit came from the heart. And now you feel a little bit like a light
I do
chested.
feel lighter
You feel
now.
lighter, right?
Oh, man,
That
okay.
nigga walked in with that shit like, nah, these motherfuckers just gonna hear me
like, nah,
today.
son.
Here's one thing I love about
Play with me.
But I picked it up and I kept letting him talk for 5 more minutes. I was just
I know,
sitting here
see-
because he kept dropping clues and he kept repeating
I
it in
was-
different
and I
ways.
was-
He sounded like Drake
Yeah.
on a different beat.
I was picking
He
it
was
up
saying the
because-
same shit in a different
Yeah,
way, and I
I'm
was
like-
like, "Is he talking about himself?"
I'm like, who's he talking about?
I said, "I ain't no genius, but
Sorry,
it
yo.
sounds like
Because I'm like,
he
yeah,
wanted
I
to
was
go."
I was on a timeline this
Got the
weekend.
chain
He said,
on.
BET War
I could
weekend.
have taken off on a MSG and it just went.
I was looking, so I'm like, oh, it's a lot of brunches.
It's not about the
no,
brunches.
I'm talking. No, listen.
He said, I've been to them.
So like, I'm looking like I'm on TikTok and on Insta. I'm like, oh,
I've been to
like
plenty
slot
brunches and
parties.
dinners.
Yo,
dinners.
time out.
I've been-
Time out.
What do you say?
I don't think we really thought about the fact that Cass is mad at the word black excellent, right? He's mad at that whole term. And one of the things he said, how many brunches do we gotta go to check it off the checklist that I am worthy of hashtag black excellence?
That nigga wanted chicken and waffles,
Hilarious.
omelets, mimosas. That nigga wanted the whole layout. And I know he saw somebody. Hold on.
What the Henny
Kaz,
Coladas?
why would you say that?
Bro,
why
he
is
saw.
that?
Listen, he saw somebody. He saw
Why is
somebody
that
on his
on the
timeline
checklist?
that
Yeah.
shouldn't have been there.
That's
That's
exactly
when he saw
what
somebody on
happened.
that time. He was like,
That's exactly
why
what
the
happened.
fuck is that? They celebrating him.
I promise you.
He's hashtag black
I
excellence.
promise
He
you.
is. He's hashtag culture.
As much as I really do believe we do need another term for this.
Now I don't believe that shit.
All
Now I
on
don't
top of
believe
it.
that
But the
shit.
fact that he's like, that's one of the criteria.
I'm never against.
brunches.
I'm never against celebrating our people. Clearly, like
Nigga,
Guys, we know
not
you're not.
against
We know
that.
you're not a hater, but you can suffer from FOMO. It's okay. We're human.
If that's what he was, just say that.
We're human.
Did you have FOMO?
We all
I
have a little
really
FOMO.
didn't. I really didn't.
It sounds different to me.
I did not.
Take
Nah.
the glasses off and say that. Yo.
I did not suffer
The pain behind them lenses.
from FOMO.
Pain
As he
behind
puts them
them
back on.
lenses. Oh my
As he
God.
puts them back on, he could.
I mean, these are very bright, and to be honest, the glasses actually do help podcasts.
You know what?
All right, okay. So we
Moving
now
on from
move along.
fucking
So
hashtag black
Ooh, I
excellence
say all that to say somebody who clearly does represent black excellence.
was not.
as,
One, Sean Puffy Combs.
so he goes on a 13-minute rant and then starts the new segment was black excellence.
Damn right, yo.
I'm still laughing at Diddy doing his own tribute.
Yo,
That is
That's
classic.
what you do. That's what you do.
That is classic.
As a man of his stature, that's exactly
He
what
said,
you
"You
do.
know what? Who better than me?"
that's what I was looking forward to though, man. Because honestly, bro, like it was some Prince shit. Like remember back when Prince was getting his Flowers, his Lifetime Achievement
performed
Award.
it, like
No, he didn't perform.
Oh,
he was sitting in the crowd just like, like just sitting there.
I'm sorry, yeah, okay.
Like watch people just butcher his classic records like, no.
Yeah.
Can't do that, no. And Puff was probably thinking the same shit. He's like, I'll be damned if I
Well, I mean, I think it's hard to butcher a rap song as opposed to like a Prince song.
Right. It's easier
And
to butcher.
a lot of Diddy songs, in all fairness, he's just ad-libbing.
Yes.
Most of his songs.
I'll say
Not the ones that he has verses on. Like he still has a lot of songs that.
Yeah.
And the
Just
Puffy
ad-libbing.
appeal isn't necessarily like about the songs and the lyrics.
Yo, you know what would have
It's
been
the
crazy?
performance.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, time out. What if he would have had
The band.
Dave Chappelle and the fake band perform?
That was that. Well, no,
That
there
would
was
have
there
been
was.
comedy.
I don't think Dave's not giving Viacom no more checks, bro.
Yeah,
It's like,
I think Dave and Viacom are not speaking to.
I don't think they're on speaking
But I
terms
think
right now.
that it would have been funny.
It would have been.
Who do you think was missing from?
Dylan.
Mace.
Well, Mason and Puff are just.
Well, first of all, if Shine,
Well, Sean
can
can show up. Like,
and he switched his lyrics, right?
Yeah, that was kind of dope.
That
though.
was
I like
dope.
that. I was like,
He's a Belize
Prime Minister
Prime
for
Minister.
Belize.
Prime
Yeah,
Minister.
Yeah, he had the flag, the belief. Okay, he
Yeah.
had that. He switched his lyrics. He wasn't cursing.
It was very black empowerment heavy.
I was just
loved it.
He sounded.
What, Black Excellence, right?
Yeah.
Is the Belizeans count? The shine count as black excellence. He went to jail. He popped his gat.
Oh God! All right.
Is that all right?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, Barrington
No, he
Levin
wasn't
didn't
there.
come
Barrington
out.
Levy wasn't there.
But the glaring omissions to me were Mason
Yeah.
112. I was like, Mason 112 should have.
Mace should have definitely been
Carl
there.
Thomas should have been in that bitch.
Carl Thomas.
You know who should have been there? I'm gonna keep it for my.
What's up?
No, because then I'm gonna give.
Oh, for you gonna give away your list? Oh yeah,
I'm gonna give away my
That
list.
I'm a body-ish.
Today's Say Less Top
Body
10
and shit.
will be dedicated to the one and only Sean Puffy Combs. We'll
He
get
should
to
have
that
been here to
towards the end of the
dedicate it to
show.
himself.
He would have. If we
Honestly.
would have
He
called
would
him,
have performed every fucking song we picked.
he'd have done it.
He'd have done that
I
shit.
think he would have done it,
But yeah, the other glaring.
But there was so many things. There was so many memorable.
Ray J was eating oodles and noodles
What's that?
in the crowd.
That was strange. Speaking of Ray J, how did y'all feel about Brandy coming out during Jack Harlow?
I have thoughts.
Good.
Another cultural moment.
Cultural?
Yeah.
Cultural.
Was it cultural?
Another cultural moment.
Was
we
it
can,
cultural
We
Or
can.
the culture.
Or
we
just a
can-
good performance.
or cultural vulture?
listen. Vulture? You think it was
No,
vulture? No.
Cultural
I
moment?
just want to thank Ray J for giving us another great moment in Black history.
For eating
In
ramen noodles?
Black History?
Yes.
For eating
Getting
ramen.
Brandy and Ray J back on the stage? Absolutely.
Ray J wasn't on the. Was Ray J on the stage?
Ray
Crazy
J-
way to
so-
phrase that shit.
So here's the thing, right? This whole thing started. We talked about this a few weeks ago on the episode.
Wolf, you see what I'm saying?
when Jack Harlow was on Hot 97, and he didn't know that Brandy and Ray J were
No,
brother
he didn't
and
know
sister.
Brandy's voice.
No, he didn't
This
know-
is my argument.
He didn't-
with that. I hate that people say
No,
no,
'cause they
he
gave him-
didn't know they were related. I'm like, he didn't know, but that was he would have just said Brandy.
Where he gave him the clue because
He
they
heard
were like.
the song.
So here's the thing, if I remember correctly,
He heard the song. He
Yes.
said, "I don't know," and they're like, "Oh, her
it was
brother."
Whitish Wednesday, right? On-
Yeah, and on
they
197,
reversed
right?
it. Right.
Whitish Wednesday, and then he played the song. He didn't know.
Yeah.
He gave.
They gave him a clue.
They
gave
feel
him a
like, yo,
clue.
you don't know Ray J's sister.
Yeah, they gave him a clue of it was Ray J's sister. Like, oh, blah blah, and he was like, "Oh, that's Ray J's sister. Like, who's Ray J's sister?"
He didn't know they were related.
Yeah, like he knew who Brandy was.
I don't
Yeah.
think he never said Brandy though.
You're right.
That's not the. If he would have said Brandy, he wouldn't have needed a clue.
I never really thought it would be this serious.
Just saying.
In any case, yes.
I
That's
never
where
this
that's where I
serious.
want to go to. Can we all admit?
Like,
Can we all
this is
just
not that deep.
Can we all just?
They
I
running
mean,
with it now.
Twitter ran it to the fucking ground. I mean,
They running
it's
with
just-
it,
I mean,
though.
they ran with it, which is why it was pretty cool to see it at the BET Awards.
Yeah.
But it should have never been that.
Boy,
That ain't Black excellence.
that's not Black excellence at all. Yo. My goodness, like it was so beaten to the ground.
Yeah.
The whole Brandy and Jack Harlow thing, and that was part of the whole
You know what I would have liked
the
better?
Jack Harlow backlash. Go ahead.
I would have liked, because what I realized during that performance is how fucking much better Brandy sounded singing that song.
Mm-hmm.
What I would have liked is that she would have just sang Fergie's part, like the sample part.
Right.
Because she sounded so good singing. I'm like, that would have been dope.
Maybe it's a remix.
No, that's the
That
thing.
was- but
Nobody
that would've been
knows
so dope.
that is the verse that Brandy put out when she was responding to Jack Harlow and put out that diss record. Then she said, that she put out a few weeks ago. A lot of people didn't hear it. People thought it was like a brand new verse that he did just for that award show. She's like, nah, man, like,
Oh yeah, I remember.
this is the song that she put out, right? Like,
I just like when she started singing. I was like, yes.
I thought it was cool. I still thought it was a dope moment because I'm just a Brandy fan, and
her
anytime
voice.
she can get on stage is great. But it was weird, man. Like people really kind of slowed Jack Harlow's momentum because of that. That and amongst other things. But like, like
They were fucking with him for weeks.
yeah, like it was like at one point, like we were all sitting here talking about like, yeah, Jack Harlow, he's about to be to the fucking moon. Like he's about to be the top dude right now, right? And then like just week by week, it just became like one thing after another, after another, after another.
Excuse me. I don't think the things that are happening. I think social media.
And he's still doing great, by the way.
Well, that's what I was getting to. I think the things that are happening are just like mini moments on Twitter and mini moments in the culture that make it bigger than what it is. Like obviously he's not losing no money,
But-
obviously he's still going on tour with City Girls. So I just think these are like little.
You think that's a little
pinches.
performative?
Is this bad
Huh?
You
publicity?
think that's a little performative?
Like,
I mean, like, why are we looking so? Why is it so deep? Like, why are we looking too deep into it?
I'm not looking too deep into it at all.
Performative.
I think I don't think it is, but I've seen some people like, oh yeah, he would go on tour with the City Girls. Like, you think a lot of people think, not me per se, but a lot of people have said that like, we had a whole discussion about it. Like, oh yeah, Jack Harlow cares about black women and he makes black women feel seen and stuff like that. So
Oh no, that's
why
what
they're
the
like-
other person
Well,
said.
so I have a question for you guys.
But clearly, she was the only one who thought that. If she made a whole video about it, and
Kind of
people-
off
people make
topic
videos
and
about a
on
lot of dumb
topic,
shit.
but I have a question.
What's up?
So when you go to a concert, right? Usually there's like, depending on who's headlining, there's like one opener or two openers. Right?
Yes.
Do you guys like when the openers match the headliner's music, or do you like it to be different music? Like a different genre, different type.
No, I don't want it to be a different genre. If I'm going to a rap show, it doesn't have to be the same kind of music, but give me a rap show.
Okay.
Like if I go to an R&B show, give me an R&B
Because
artist.
I was gonna say maybe that's the argument. Maybe it's like City Girl fans might not be Jack Harlow fans.
No, the argument is he's playing towards black women and using it to his advantage. That's the entire argument. That's all it is. I see it. I understand it. I don't agree with it because I don't think it's that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if he did,
But clearly he thinks it's that deep. He had to bring Brandy out for the performance to prove that.
that was a whole different thing. That had nothing to do. Like that was just a whole different thing. But I just think that I don't see why an artist like Jack Harlow would get flack for bringing City Girls out to a different audience, putting different eyes on them.
What?
They have a very
Like,
specific audience. So like Jack Harlow's audience clearly is not their audience, and I think that's dope that he's, this is a different audience.
You don't think City Girls is doing that for him too?
Hennessy celebrates those who never stop and never settle in their never-ending pursuit of greatness. Maurice Ashley lives his passion. Through his love of chess, he made history in 1999 as the world's first black grandmaster. An inspiring story of intellect and brilliance, his ability to push the potential of his own mind to new levels of greatness is universally inspiring. Visit Hennessy.com to learn more about Maurice Ashley. In the world of the mind, there are no limits. Hennessy, never stop, never settle. Yeah,
It can go both
I'm
ways.
pretty
that's-
sure.
that's-
Who's headlining?
well,
Jack Harlow.
Harlow's
It's his tour.
headlining, but that's
Shit.
that should
But
be the
no,
goal
but
of
that's
any
true,
tour.
that's true, that's
That
true
should be
as
the
well.
goal of any tour, though, man. Like if you're the headliner,
You want to put
either
different
want-
eyes on the person.
you either want to put eyes on people that you think are dope, or you want that audience to bring certain people to come listen to your stuff, right? Like I remember when, the Drake's first really big tour when he brought like Kendrick and Rocky,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all these guys that weren't like super mega names yet.
This was like the Take Care tour, right?
I think it was the Take Care
Around that-
tour. It was
around
around.
that
It was very early. I think it was around Section 80 tour. I want to say section.
Because I know at that
It was
time,
around a Good Kid, Mad City right before.
I know
that.
around that time, Meek had Amen out.
Yes.
So that was his first album.
So this has got to be what 2011,
So Good Kid,
2012.
12, yeah.
Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City must have just came out.
Yeah,
Or about
because
to
Cole was on it, French was on it,
Right.
Waka Flocka was on it. He put like at least 6 or 7 guys that we love to this very day.
Right. And I say all that to say, like, that's the kind of objective you want when you're a major headlining rap act, right? Like a lot of times you want to either get people to either get put on because you have a bigger audience, or that your specific audience skews a certain way, and you got to play to this other part of the audience, right? Like to me, I think when Drake did that, he was very like woman heavy at that point, and he was like, all right, we're gonna bring these rapidy rap dudes too that the rapidy rap people like, you know what I'm saying? And now Drake can do anything, like he could do whatever tour, like, and I'm, that's just my thought there. But the whole Jack Harlow Brandy thing, it was,
I just didn't pay too. I didn't
great
pay
publicity.
I didn't pay too much. I didn't put too much on it.
Yes.
So obviously, like they use that moment, the Hot 97 moment, and like Brandy saying what she's saying, and like the whole thing. Just I think this was the end goal.
Right.
Once they saw the momentum of it,
right,
then it's like, oh, we're gonna use that, and we're gonna shock everybody. Like, oh my God, Brandy's here with.
But you don't watch. You guys don't watch Queens on ABC, the show Brandy's on.
No.
So Brandy plays like a rapper. Like she's like the heart. Like she's like, it's like a girl rap group.
Now she's rapping. Got it.
Yeah. You don't seem too impressed. You just like Brandy singing.
When Rosy's under pressure, like
yeah, that was great. Yeah,
it just turns away. She's the most disrespectful person when she doesn't want to be engaged. Yeah, that's what's up.
All right, so switch it up to Lotto Mariah.
Oh, y'all niggas are funny today.
Man,
listen.
Same thoughts about Mariah Carey and Lotto? Like, all right, that's cool. Like,
first of all, Mariah Carey's a legend.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't even know how.
Not saying Brandy.
I want to know how that conversation even went.
I mean, like just from the remix.
Mariah Carey probably said, "Thank you for the streams. thank you for the licensing and the royalties."
No, I mean like that, but that for Mariah to embrace Lotto like that, not only on the record, but on a stage, like I can't remember the last time I seen Mariah Carey at the BET Awards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I can't remember the last time I seen her at any award show.
She probably lives in LA. She was like, fine, I'll come by.
Mariah Carey, you get Mariah Carey out of her 11th month long slumber.
Yeah, and then like boom, pops up on stage.
I'm like, it's not December yet. So what do you want? What do y'all want from me?
How dare you wake me up?
Yeah, so she's hybrid. I'll come
on cave. Mariah, we need you.
Only comes out in November.
Like, who goes there?
That's not Santa.
We only see.
That's not Santa.
I'll pass myself. It's not Thanksgiving Eve.
No.
What is this?
Not even.
Stephen Hill, what do you want?
Because she doesn't know what time of day it is or what month it is. No, not yet. Okay.
No. Okay.
No, but all jokes
you
aside, that's very dope of Mariah. And I want to know what that conversation sounded like, or how it was even initiated, and the fact that Mariah's tapping in with such a young up and coming great artist and gave her that look. She put so many different eyes on Lotto fans.
Yeah.
Lotto.
I think she did more for Lotto than Lotto would ever do for her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know it's
That's
a reach.
What you think?
I know it's a stretch there.
That's what you think, Kaz? You think that?
Really go down the limb.
Hey, y'all, listen, you hitting the table with that one, buddy.
Kaz, you're really
sizzling hot take right
you're really thinking today.
Hot take number 1.
Actually,
but nah,
it's like number 3 for Kaz.
It's number 12.
Yo, more sober episodes, man. I'm just gonna be a water guy from now on.
But no, that's good to see the OG putting the rookie on stage and on a platform and supporting her and having fun with her. Like that shit is dope as fuck. Man. So shout out to Mariah. Shout out for Lotto for securing Mariah at the BET Awards.
Great
Mariah
awards.
said he got 5 minutes. 5 minutes only.
She's like, I will show up.
Going back to my cave.
I'm going back to my cave.
And she just floats on her cloud back to her cave.
Right.
until Thanksgiving Eve.
Or
Like,
Santa Claus comes backstage and just carries
fare
her
thee
backstage.
well, my children. My goodness.
I wonder how she feels about. Never mind.
No, you can't do
don't
that.
I wonder how she feels about Nick having all these kids.
All right, like she dodged the bullet.
I'm about to say she got the
But
first
now
one.
her twins have all these half siblings.
You think Mariah gonna?
No, but I'm saying
No,
that's
I
important
get it,
to
I
a
get
mother.
it.
So it's like now it's like I gotta get you with all
Well,
these fucking half
you got to
little cubs that I don't even know their mothers and shit. I gotta talk to these women that I would have never spoken to in my life.
Well,
Or
no,
you don't have to.
You don't have to. Yeah, like
Kids are around them.
Mariah's like, I ain't got to do shit.
I don't got to do shit. I got my 2 over here. Like
She got
tell
the
you
first.
something, when-
Well, those Mariah was Nick's first kids, right?
Yeah.
They're
Those
twins,
ones?
wasn't it?
Yes, I think the
Yeah.
babies. Yeah, the
Yeah.
twins. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure mothers, if these women are, or maybe she's like, everybody go to Nick's house, these moms don't have to come.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, do we know the relationship status between, or the status of the relationship between Nick and Mariah? Like, are they on good terms? Are they? I mean, we
don't know.
We don't know shit.
I don't know.
I don't know shit.
We don't know what happens with Mariah Carey another 10 months of the year.
We don't know what happens until it's November. So maybe in November
so
she'll tell
honestly,
us.
Well, ask her when the ding, ding, ding.
honestly, I could care less. Like, it's good to see Mariah.
No, I just wonder, like, when you have a kid with a man.
See, when you try to talk,
for Christmas.
They were married, right? They were
There
married.
is something.
So you're married to a guy, you have a kid with
I
him.
won't say.
Then he goes off and starts having a fucking, just a bunch of little minions.
That bother you?
that bothers you?
I'm saying if I had kids with a man that I was married to and then that happened, it would bother me.
Why?
Yeah.
Because my kids have these half siblings and they have to be.
They don't have to be.
But I want my kids to know their family.
All right, so
Now,
put-
I don't want to
that's
deal with these
fine.
people.
So put your Mariah hat on, right? Like if you was Mariah, how would you handle it? Would you have to?
I would
like,
say,
There's
Nick,
nothing you can do.
I would say, Nick, I don't want these women, these other strange women around my kids.
All
The
right.
kids could be around the kids.
And then Nick's gonna say, "Kick rocks."
Okay, well,
We got divorced.
you
for a
can
reason.
Right, and there's not
you
gonna
can
be
come
no-
see the kids at the house.
I got.
All right, cool.
I got 12 more.
I got 12 more to take care of.
I don't think Nick.
I don't know
what
what's.
though.
Listen, I
There's
honestly,
there's no legality, whatever that. There's no legal issue in regards to how you feel about Nick having 35 more.
Yeah,
kids.
I
man.
didn't
There's
say
nothing legal,
that, but
there's nothing you can
I-
do, honestly.
But if he cares about his kids, he's gonna want them to be all.
honestly, if you had to like put a gun to my head and give me like a theory why Nick Cannon's having all these kids, bro.
Yeah, why?
Uh,
Kaz, hold on. Time for Kaz's theories. Theories with Kaz.
Nick Cannon's had some health scares over the past several years.
So he's just trying to reproduce. That's what
And
you
you know, his lupus really, I think it's lupus that he has, and like there was a time like where it did not look good for him for a while, and then like he got back, and you know, certain folks people who have like seen death's door sometimes to be like, hey man, I'm just gonna. I don't know if
why
I'm gonna be
leave
here
these
next.
I don't
Fine.
see. Yeah, I don't think that. I think that's a selfish reason.
That's fair. That's
Under
unfair.
and people
think
could look
that-
at it that way.
I think that's a very selfish reason.
But Nick Cannon's
Yeah.
definitely not like a bum.
No, I'm
like these
that's
kids are
not-
definitely gonna
no,
be taken
that's-
care
that's
of.
not-
Yeah,
see
but they're
that-
not gonna
that's
have a father.
That's not. Yeah,
Right.
that's the least of his words, right? So now, yeah, you had a health scare or whatever the case is. Now you're leaving these kids. Obviously, they're gonna, they'll be fine. They're well off, but you're leaving them without.
And also,
an
they're well
important
off.
figure.
But do you know these women even well enough that you're fathering these?
I mean, I'm not here
to
to
leave
judge.
these
If this
kids
nigga
behind?
wants to fuck around, let him fuck around. But
I
I'm
don't
just saying,
judge.
I think just based off the conversation you said about the health scare, I think it's selfish to say, yo, you know what, fuck it, let me just live and do and reproduce. It's like, bro, a health scare could spin the block and that'd be it.
Right.
Honestly,
but I don't.
I'm talking shit because if I was a dude, I'd do the same shit.
That's selfish as
I
fuck.
was just impregnating mad women.
Nah, I'm not doing that shit.
If I had Nick Cannon, I don't know.
Fuck it. If I had Nick
I'm
Cannon
tr- I'm-
money,
if-
I would leave them well off and be like, I hope you come
Or
out.
just not have
I don't know the relationship Nick has with these women. I don't care to know. I'm sure these women know Nick better than either one of us do.
Yeah.
And they probably have good reasons knowing that like this, like after the first 3 or 4 women, I'm sure the 5th woman like, all right, what's going on? Like, what's your plan here? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
He shows up for the maternity shoots.
Yeah, it's not like it's.
shows
I'm
up for the
sure. I'm sure there's a layout for him.
That's
Like,
what
yo,
I'm saying.
look-
I'm like,
no,
I'm
that's
sure
what I'm saying. Yeah, they're
there's
gonna
a
be
plan
fine.
there,
Yeah, they're gonna
like-
be fine. But I do think it's just selfish to do that because you had a health scare and now you just want to spend a block on everything and anything. If I have a health scare and I got his kind of money, I'm traveling the world. I'm opening businesses. I'm doing all that type of shit. I'm not bringing.
Well,
kids
see,
into the
some people
world.
may say that's selfish. Some people may say like, you know, some people might say like,
How's
oh, if
that
you're gonna
selfish?
spend,
How's that selfish?
if you're gonna spend your last days just traveling doing stuff that makes you feel good, like
Well, yeah,
other ways.
that is selfish, but I'm the one that's about to die.
Right.
I'm gonna enjoy
You can't-
my life how
exactly.
I'm going to see fit.
1,000%.
But I'm not bringing someone
I'm
else
not
in the
bringing
world to
kids.
leave them.
I understand, but I don't think to me personally.
I'm just going off of your theory. I'm not saying that's what his
Right,
theory-
right.
their-
And I'm
their-
assuming like they're not like he shows up to all the maternity shoots.
Yeah, okay.
He talks about look, these women. I'm sure all know each other in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Like
Except
it's
for
spaced
Mariah.
like the way
None of them
it's
know
spaced out.
And they shouldn't.
Of course. I feel like at one point, like he was having kids like every like 2 months or 3 months or something.
How
like
many
that. It was
kids
Bro, them
nuts.
niggas, he was knocking them
was
shits
nuts.
down like the way Curry
How
knocks
many
down
kids does he
three-pointers.
have?
I don't know.
13
Google
probably?
that, but I don't know, man. Like some people believe different things, man, and some people believe
no one's
like,
wrong or right in the situation. I'm just saying what I wouldn't do.
Right. Totally understand, but I hardly believe he.
That's the first one.
7.
How many kids does Nick Cannon?
So 7?
7.
7 kids?
That's not even a lot.
It's not a lot, really.
We were talking about
I think we're just talking about the different baby moms, and that's probably why it seems.
It's not Anthony.
because the first 2 are with Mariah.
Doesn't Offset have like 8?
No.
There's a lot of kids too.
Anywho, lots of kids, lots of babies, whatever. Shout out Nick Cannon. Shout out Mariah Carey.
Hey man, keep fucking if you want.
I guess, yeah. I mean, hey.
That's not even a lot.
If it
Who
works
has
for
the
you,
most
my nigga,
kids?
keep doing it.
Um,
So, all right, where we at with this this list?
man, I feel like we should get into it, right?
You want to get into it?
But before we do that, let's just zero in on Puff's speech, right? Lots of backlash, I'll say, for that speech from the women's of the world, the women's on the tweets, on the tweeters.
The women
Clearly,
always have a lot to say.
yeah, there was a very special Kim Porter moment during the performance, and on the flip side of that, JT, is it JT, the City Girls?
Carisha.
Carisha, that's her name.
That's her name.
Carisha. Shout out Revolt, Carisha, please. You could check that out whenever you can. She was in the crowd. The sign says "Yay Poppy" or "Hey Poppy."
Go Poppy.
Go Poppy.
Go Poppy. Yeah.
Something like that. And this is just days or weeks after the
Carisha, please.
What Is
Yeah,
We
yeah.
joint or whatever. So hilarious. But a lot of people had some things to say
As they always do.
because in Puff's, I guess, acceptance speech or lifetime achievement speech, when he was talking about the tough times he went through after Kim Porter's passing, he thanked Cassie specifically, who folks may not know. Cassie, who was with Puff for quite a long time, is happily married right now with 2 other kids.
Yeah.
And that timeline is a little
Suspicious.
suspicious.
Is it?
A little off.
Why is it suspicious?
That time I drew it off.
Why?
Because he only thanked her. Just her.
Huh?
The girls in the crowd with a sign,
He only thanked Cassie.
and he only thanked her.
Carisha was there?
This also
Carisha
comes.
was in the crowd.
No.
Go Poppy.
I'm saying
This also
Carisha's been
comes-
around for as long as Cassie was?
Oh no.
This
no,
also
no.
comes
Okay.
days after there were rumors that Cassie's husband
Oh, yeah. I heard.
threw a little dart at Puff,
Yeah.
saying that "Gotta Move On" record.
Wasn't that his old trainer though?
Was it on?
No, that was Cassie's trainer.
Oh, that was Cassie's trainer. Yeah. Look out for them trainers,
Track.
boy. Track. I'm about to say.
My trainers be like, "Let me stretch you." Nope, I'll stretch at home. I know where that goes.
I know how that ends up. But yeah, apparently Cassie's husband, Mr. Fine, had some words about Puff, saying, "Hey, like some people just gotta move on." Puts it in capital letters and directed at Puff. Do you think Puff was directing something right back at him, saying, "Hey"?
I think Puff.
Wait. All right, wait. Break that down for me. Hold on.
Okay, so days after the record that he likes, the Bryson Tiller record,
Gotta move on.
right? Alex Fine, who's Cassie's husband,
Yes.
put on his story, "Some people just gotta move on,"
God. Okay.
and then I think he deleted it or something.
All right.
Yeah.
And then Puff goes to BET Awards and thinks just Cassie.
Oh,
I think Puff pulled out his big boy card.
That was.
I was like, well, you know what, motherfucker?
No, okay. Knowing the time, yes. That's what? Hell yeah.
And knowing the lyrics on that song,
Yeah, oh,
I'm like,
fuck yes.
Oh, you
That
want to
was
be
that-
funny? Watch what I'm gonna do.
tracks.
That was yeah. Because I'm like, yo, why the fuck did he thank Cassie? I'm like, oh, that's okay.
I
like, this
think,
tracks.
but also at the same
I get it.
time,
I get it.
she was with him when Kim passed.
yes,
Yeah.
So I feel like he was also in his emotional bag in the sense of like, I have to thank her because she helped me get out this dark spot.
Okay.
And he didn't seem like he went up there with a written speech. I think he just kind of went in there and just spoke
flowed.
from here.
Nah, he knew. He knew what he was saying.
He knew,
if
but
you- if
it was like
anything, we know
improv.
Puff
It was like
is-
improv. This is the lines you gotta hit,
Yes.
but you
But
can
yeah,
improv.
yes,
other-
yes.
We know,
Hit the bullet
yeah,
points.
Yeah. Let me just hit this
And then
marker,
wrap.
this marker, this marker. We out.
And then once they started hitting on the commercials, it was the most baller thing ever.
Yeah.
That's,
He was
I
like-
think
He
for
said,
sure
"Build me."
happened.
He was like, "Y'all can bill me for it." I'm like,
I'm like,
yeah, you
can.
one person who we know didn't plan their speech was the person who introduced him.
We
Who
couldn't even
who
hear him.
nobody,
I
I
didn't
didn't
hear the
expect to see
speech.
him. Kanye West.
I couldn't even hear him.
I The man sounded like he was dying underneath that mask.
Like, did you
Probably
did you hear it?
was.
Sounded like Darth Vader.
You
Like,
don't have to wear that.
yeah, it was a lot of rambling. But
That tracks.
Yeah, but he said a few things that hit that connected. We was talking about how much
Puff influenced them.
Puff influenced them. How Kanye was signed to Puff and he didn't even know it, and he was like, that statement is illegally binding. I think he was underneath that. He's underneath those ghost. He's one of those ghost producers that Puff was.
Oh, he was.
All that stuff.
supposed to do
Yeah.
that.
So all that stuff.
I
Buffy,
know-
we know.
We
You done admitted
knew.
Yeah.
Come on,
You
son.
admitted it.
And on top of that, he also said, "I like to thank Puff for my life choices and my wife choices." Which was- But yo, here's the
See how that ended up for Puff, right, Kanye?
Here's my last
He
point.
still ain't married.
Right. Like,
What
so
do you
if-
talk about Kanye? He ain't been married once.
Y'all life choices are kind of in regards to the ladies.
Y'all,
Puff fast.
and now, to make it even funnier, Kanye's ex is chilling with Puffy's kids. Somebody commented was like, "We know they're gonna pass him off to daddy when they done."
So all right,
like in their
world
backyard
is
playing
so
football with us.
That world is so fucking messy.
it's weird, yo. But you
Jesus.
know what? It's Hollywood. I don't.
No,
I
it
don't-
is, yeah, we're not.
That shit is funny as
I
fuck.
don't know motherfuckers' lives. But my last thought before we get into this Puffy list is
I have
I
questions.
tweeted
questions.
this
Go ahead.
once Kanye showed up at the BET Awards, and I feel like we've been speaking about this for a while. I feel like the Kanye rehabilitation tour is on and popping right now.
The Kanye rehabilitation tour.
Kanye
What has he done to show?
coming back home to the blacks, yo. He's coming back home, bro.
What do you?
Because he gave a
talking about?
speech at the BET Awards.
Black
Is
excellence.
that why?
That's it.
What?
Yeah.
That's why?
That's
Showed
your.
up to the
that's
BET
No, he
Awards.
showed up for
Also-
Diddy.
He showed up for
Also,
himself.
right. He showed up for himself also. Let's not get that twisted. Also, Cardi B's new single drops this week. You know who's featured on it?
That doesn't mean
That doesn't
anything.
Kanye
mean
was.
shit.
You don't
She
think it
featured
means
two
something?
Chicago artists though. I'm curious to what that means.
You don't think right
Is
now
Chicago like
you don't think right now Kanye's making a concerted effort post Kim, post the kids, post Pete,
No, 'cause he's still
all this
dating
type
white
of
women.
stuff.
sorry.
Nah,
Is he?
nah, he was dating that.
I don't know
that
these-
Kim K look.
And now he was seen out of the game with a white woman.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's not the first rapper to be dating a white woman. Look
Well,
at
I'm
that,
just
too.
saying. He
I'm
can't
just
say
saying
he's
that-
coming back.
I'm just saying in a music sense,
I
in a sense of
He's probably trying to win people back.
I think now he's getting to that point where he's like, all right, time to tap back in with
the blacks?
the bass that will never leave you.
With the
And
culture.
this is something we do.
with the
Kanye
culture.
would say it like that.
Ka-
This is yeah. It's something we do, bro.
That's Trump. That's how Trump.
We are the
look,
most-
Look at my black over there.
Oh, not the MAGA. I forgot
Are we not?
about
Are we
that.
not? Are we not the most
How?
forgiving?
Cause I did.
Kanye,
People-
this is what he's
'Cause
doing.
I forgot about
Kanye's,
Trump.
Kanye's ready to
I
sell
suppressed
something.
that memory.
Kanye's ready to sell something or promote something.
That's all.
Okay.
That's all it is. There's no rehabilitation. There's no trying to get back in with us. Kanye's about to sell.
He's been
or
doing
drop-
fake shit. Like even that Drake, that was fake.
I
Kanye's
guarantee
about to
you.
drop or sell something very soon. I'll put that on the table.
I guarantee you. You might be right. But
He about to have Cardi wearing his.
He's never stopped selling us things. That's one thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like-
He'll go dark. He'll go dark for about a couple months.
And he said that in
whatever.
a speech too. He was like, I was trying to be legally dead for a year and just like not be around nobody, but there's certain people I don't say no to. And then Puff called me, and all of us here, if Puff ever calls, we need to show up for Puff because he's so important to us and blah 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 blah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
that
that's
speech
true.
was very
which is very important.
but that's the thing though. See, that's where I'm getting at. Like that speech was very geared towards like, yo, we need to show up for our black people, our black icons, and blah 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 blah. And it's like, see, if I could show up at the BET Awards to do this speech
Kaz.
for Puff.
How high were you watching the BET Awards?
I was not high at all. Why does everybody think I'm...
Because
What's
the way
wrong with
he
my
breaks it
theories?
down, when,
I'm just like-
his theories. Sometimes I'm like, this is very like.
But
where
it's
did-
not like
but
these
it's-
theories
where'd you
don't
get
come
this
out of
from?
nowhere though. Like
They-
they're with merit. I'm not pulling them out of my butt. We know Kanye has alienated a lot of his black audience. Yeah. But he's also gone on to be a billionaire. He's gone on to be more famous than he could ever dream of.
Right.
He's got hella power. Right. Musically, I mean, say what you want about, his music. The Donda album has had more staying power than probably a lot of people thought it would have. You know what I'm saying? And
As I wear a Yeezus
yeah.
shirt. I can't-
has it? I was about to say, as you wear the Yeezus shirt.
Right.
As I wear the Yeezus shirt.
I mean, like,
Donda lower than Yeezus.
Donda lower than you see.
I'm saying songs on that Donda album are still getting played on the radio, still getting played used for trailers, still getting used in commercials. Like Kanye's doing the Kanye thing, right? Like it's doing well. However, during the midst of all that, one could argue he really did alienate a lot of his black audience.
He still is.
And he still is alienating his black audience.
And
But
this
one
is not gonna
step,
change any
one
of that
step
perspective.
towards
I
that
think he does.
is the BET Awards.
Nigga went up there looking
Black
like
artists
a fool.
do that. I don't think. He looked like the Riddler in Batman. I understand that. But in addition to that,
Yes.
we know the BET Awards and just black people in general
As
are
he's
just
giving him
so.
flowers, though.
I'm giving. Hey,
He looked like the Riddler ballot, but you just see neither here nor there.
listen. I think we're just such a forgiving people, right? Like you
Right.
can do whatever you want
Right, of course.
to black people, but for some reason, if you make us dance or you make us sing, we will always welcome you back.
And laugh.
Always. Always. Chris Brown
You're not-
wrote the
you're-
playbook on that shit.
You're not. And I don't.
Chris
wanna-
Brown came to the BET Awards, danced for Michael Jackson, crowd on his knees, and everybody was like, he all right.
I don't want to ask the question, and I'm not.
You can't,
What?
in a podcast, you can't preface that and not ask
Well,
the
I want to
question.
know.
Just based on his logic and based off his structure of saying how black people are very forgiving, if you can make them sing or dance, everything's forgiven. Does that
Show me where
all
I've
right
been
then.
wrong.
Okay, all right.
Show me where I've been wrong.
Okay, all right. You see what
Show me where I've been wrong.
Yes.
If
All
you
right
got
then.
records,
All right.
if the music slap, we will forgive you. When has that never been?
He's talking about for artists. Low.
And I'm talking about for artists too.
Okay.
And I'm talking.
You name one black person who
I
we were
know
like.
where
Do I
I know where you're going with
think
it.
that?
Well,
all
first
right,
of all, I
so-
love him, so
You name one black person.
Yeah.
Well, if you know where I'm going, right?
Who we
You know how I feel about
who we
that.
cast away for a little while, and then eventually came back. Like, good lord, bro. There's still a big section of R. Kelly fans, and that motherfucker is like, come on, so it don't get no worse than that, dude.
Terry Crews.
Terry,
What the fuck did he do?
and he's not an
Man,
artist.
Terry Crews will make us sing a dance, bro. Like,
Unless you're
Fuck
watching
did that
White
even come
Chicks.
from?
Let's right.
Hold on.
He ain't Vanessa Carlton. Vanessa Carlton probably got more pull than he do right now. But,
But it was the way he did it.
Need you.
It was the way he did it. That was funny.
It was an autobiography.
It's like Mike Tyson.
I'm not. I don't think Kanye's rehabilitation tour
We'll see.
is one not gonna happen. Two, if it does, it's not gonna be genuine. Three, if it does happen, he's selling us something or promoting something. Four, it's not genuine. And I think the Puff thing was cool to acknowledge Puff and to him to being that person, which was random as fuck. But you know, Kanye is a big figure. I just don't take anything Kanye does as genuine or authentic. So whatever tour this nigga's on,
As
whatever
of
tour,
Lately.
as of lately. So I can't trust it. I'm not gonna put my foot in the water to see how warm it is.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like I need to see a lot of other things. And I'm not the metric of forgiveness, and I'm not this
Right.
pillar of like, yeah, you gotta impress me. And I'm just going off of how I'm thinking and how I seen Kanye move in the
Yeah.
last couple years. This is fishy. It's always been fishy to me. It's always when he makes those public appearances, when he starts talking, when he starts getting active. I'm like, oh, he's about to start doing some shit.
But that's what I said. Like Kanye's never not selling you something. He's always selling you Adidas. He's always selling you clothes. He's always selling.
Or he
something.
presses the restart button on whatever he's about to do and then pushes it out.
I just.
Oh yeah,
think-
you're right. He's
I
never
think,
not.
I think between this BET Awards appearance, this Cardi B single that's about to drop, I mean the Kardashians is over. They season's done. Whatever. Like I think, whatever's happening with the kids and all this type of stuff. I mean, I think we're gonna get a lot more Kanye in the next couple of months.
Cater
Like,
to the blacks.
I think that's the playbook right now, bro. I think that's the
playbook
playbook,
sucks.
man.
Rewrite that
Like
playbook,
he's-
baby.
It's always the playbook.
it is always the play. That's what I'm saying. It's not just him. It is always the playbook,
Right, I'm just
especially
saying,
if
okay,
that's your
rewrite that playbook.
That's your core audience, and that a dude that powerful, bro. Like as much as we would want to fight it or try to be like, not for me.
What?
We don't think as critically as like the average fan. Just like, okay, he's
Oh, yeah,
back.
yeah, of course.
He's such a
Yeah.
I love
That
it.
song.
I still can't believe he made that song.
That song.
Oh man, terrible. But anyway, back to the task at hand. It's time for the weekly.
Why? Why did Lo move so fast? He said,
He probably got the game mode, man. I think is this the first time Lo gets to actually make a list? Or no, you made yeah, you was on
You and him
Rolling
made the
Stone,
first
the
one.
albums. Well, we all kind of like contributed to that one.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
the
I made
first-
the
first battle.
Oh, are we battling or are you gonna make the list?
Well,
No, we're doing it like we did last
We're
week.
gonna battle first.
I play a song, he play a song, you vote.
No, other way. You play a song, you play a song.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
vote.
you vote. Yeah. And
So-
then we make the list out of that.
It's a weekly thing now. So for the
10
third week in a
records.
row. And of course,
So who's keeping track of the actual records?
Jake, you keep track of the records.
Okay.
And just so we're clear, guys, if you love what you're hearing, I know a lot of times we have to talk over these records so we don't get strikes and we can actually put this out and enjoy it.
Yep.
Lowkey, the playlist king, you could go to the official Lowkey Apple Music playlist and check out the playlist for this, for past playlists that we've made.
Yeah.
If you really enjoy it.
I only made one.
Okay, well,
The oomps.
well, we're gonna. This is the start of something great, so
Okay.
we're gonna make more, and we talk over these records. So you know the YouTube rules.
Because we're gonna talk shit about the record, why it's great, and all that.
Exactly.
But
And-
also, wait, I have questions.
yes.
All right, come on, set the
set the
rules.
stage.
Set the rules.
Are we doing Diddy verses
That's what you said.
or are we doing Diddy songs?
You said Diddy features.
Oh, features?
Oh, before we start,
What?
breaking news:
What?
New York. R. Kelly, who used music superstardom to subject young fans to systematic sexual abuse, has been sentenced to 30 years in prison.
That's still not enough.
God damn.
That's still not enough. But
Bury him under that joint.
Does the
Continue. Let's
Does the
get-
music still hit though?
Hey, listen.
shut the fuck up, please. Just shut the fuck up. Like, bro, like, this is not, I know
Not the time.
sometimes you be asking them questions.
time.
It's not the time, my nigga. It's not the time.
All right, hold on.
Jake brings up, you know what?
Kaz was about to agree.
I was going to agree with you, but I'm going to say, listen, man, there's a lot of folks who are still going to.
So he has to have a feature in it. For the record.
No. It's his, like,
His song.
a puff feature.
I'll put the rules out.
All right, cool.
You-
No,
you-
we got it.
No,
I got it.
no.
Got it.
I want to
Cool.
see. I want to see.
We're
what he said.
going to go by versus rules. All right? If it involves Puff,
Oh, shit.
if it's a Puff verse, if it's a Puff song,
Bet, let's go.
if it's a Puff produced record, it all counts.
Wait, but we don't have to play his verse. We could just play the song.
You can just play the song. We'll know
everybody
what it
knows
is.
it's- yeah, we all-
If you want to hear the song in full,
My
Lowkey's
playlist.
playlist.
I will have this.
Subscribe
This comes
to it.
out what?
Monday?
Monday. So
Yeah.
I'll have the actually I'll have the playlist before that.
Let's
so
get
when,
to
it,
it,
when it
man.
comes out.
So
Once
who
a
goes
song-
first?
And once a song is used, it's off the board.
Once you use it, it's off the board. All right, perfect. We're gonna keep. You know what, Rosie? You're the woman in the crew. You will always go first. Okay.
Fuck.
First.
I knew this was
And
gonna
for
happen.
folks who didn't listen to the podcast last week, what's gonna happen? Rosie's gonna play a song. Lowe's gonna play a song. I will react. I will vote. And we will have a top 10. We'll have a playlist. You can listen to it, and we will declare a winner at the end of this show.
All right.
Are you ready?
Okay. Anybody who knows me
Get your
knows,
shiny suits on.
It's very. I'm very weird, but I'm very New York sometimes. And
This is why I got the shades on, by
Y'all
the
know
way.
what I'm gonna start with.
Okay. Okay.
It's a good entry.
That's a good entry. Like I said, this is you could open anything with this record.
This is my favorite Diddy verse.
If you're opening a Burger King and the manager comes up to you and says, "Don't make an ass out of yourself
By
by assuming the music keeps you moving," you'll be ready to flip the burgers.
Right. Flip that burger. All right,
Let's
go.
go.
ahead, Mo.
Victory by Rosy.
Hold on.
Number one.
Hold on.
Low key.
It's the first song. Wouldn't you?
I was nervous.
All
I think
right,
I'm gonna go real New York for the first
You are
five.
on the clock. Let's go. Let's get to it. Oh my
Okay.
God.
All
Okay.
right. That's cheating.
All right.
You
That's
put that as
That's
your number
cheating?
one?
How's that cheating?
That's your number one.
Nigga, you know how many
Okay.
joints this nigga got?
You gotta
Okay.
claim songs early, Rosie. It's the
Rosy,
strategy.
Victory, Lowkey, all about the Benjamins. As much as I love Victory,
I know.
as much as I love All About the Benjamins,
I get it. I understand.
I gotta go All About the Benjamins.
Thank
Of
you.
Of course.
Thank you.
One for
Duh.
Lowkey. Let's get to it.
You keeping track, right?
Tracking them records. All right.
1-0.
All About the Benjamins, Victory. 2 songs right
Well,
there.
that's-
Come on,
Boom.
bro. It's a feature.
All right.
Yes.
Okay,
Produce.
all right, we get it.
If it has any puffy DNA in it,
All right.
pause.
I'm gonna still keep it New York though.
All right, go ahead.
oh,
motherfucker!
yeah.
Motherfucker!
Yeah.
God
Damn.
damn, motherfucker! Motherfucker.
It's been a long time.
Motherfucker. I was looking.
This is who I am.
I was looking right at that record. I was like, I'm gonna blow her out the water with this one.
That's my favorite rapper.
Arguably the best puffy hook ever.
Motherfucker. All right, we got it, nigga. We got it.
Hate me now.
You want to hear it?
Don't stop now.
Damn.
Cause I can't stop now.
Damn.
Brave hearts.
Damn.
Yes. You want to hate
Damn.
me?
Jesus Christ.
That's Nas' most hype song.
Oh, but
Nah, but that's a
you
big
want to hate me and then hate me. What do
I
I
was
do
like-
but keep
I'm like,
getting
yo,
money? I was
ain't
just like
nothing.
you.
She's not even thinking about this shit.
All right.
not?
Well, Lo, you a little bit on the ropes. You got a little kidney shot right there. That's a little kidney
I
shot.
got you. I got one.
What we got, Lowkey? Ooh, we going dirty money era this early?
It's not dirty money.
Oh, my fault.
That's
My
last
fault.
night. But you can't put that up.
Yeah, man. Come on,
We
son.
talking about sneaky records, right?
Right.
Talking about sneaky
No,
records.
I'm just saying it don't match.
I love it, but you can't match the energy of Hate Me Now.
No, I knew I lost that. I tossed that
That's
away.
kidney shot. That's kidney shot.
You
That's
just
kidney
get it.
shot.
I tossed
Put it out there.
that.
Score for Rosy. Jake,
I had to
next two
toss- I had to toss
songs.
that out.
Hate Me Now and Last Night. Rosy,
I definitely had to toss that out there.
number
All right.
3.
I'm going to go
3 more rounds left to go.
3.
3 more rounds, yeah.
They were doing 5.
This is
I
2
thought it was
rounds.
10.
Well, it's 10 songs altogether.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
All
if you
right.
got 10 songs.
No, I mean I got 10 songs.
All right, let's go.
All right, so.
All right, all right. She said, all right, let's go.
All right, cool.
All right, let's go.
You can do
Okay.
this
All right.
to 7.
You could.
I'm going to
you
still
could.
try to keep it old school. New York.
Rosy, keep the Timbs on tight.
Come on.
Oh, come on. Shiny suits. Shiny suits.
Yo, you looking at my playlist?
Oh.
You looking at my You looking at my playlist, bro?
You know what Lo said? He was like, I'm playing songs nobody thinking about.
Stop
Okay.
that. Talking like bad boy got tracks. Hey,
Hey,
bad boy got.
hey, this is Sun now.
Stop that. Hey, hey.
the-
All right.
Hey.
Nah, nigga. Die quicker.
Now we playing obvious.
Oh my god. I mean, it's Pump Daddy, bro. Like,
So now I'm gonna play.
it's all slappers.
I'm gonna.
You ain't gonna have me booing no Puffy records.
Nah,
That's-
somebody could play the wrong record.
You could.
You could, but
You gotta match the energy. That's like a versus. You can't just have 4 hype
that's
records.
why I'm trying to
and throw
match
them.
the energy.
Gotta match the energy.
No, you don't match
First
the
one.
energy.
Energy's up.
Nah, bro.
The energy's up, low. Where we at with it? Where we at with it, Lowkey? Okay. Oh my God, you covering the speaker?
Not like my shit is.
Why does it sound like that? Okay. All right. No.
Tell me who.
Low, here,
that
I'm gonna do you a favor, Low. I'm gonna do you a favor, Low.
Nah, cause I got my playlist, so I don't.
Oh, you have a playlist?
Nigga, what?
I'm about to say you don't want to use my phone because it doesn't.
Open.
doesn't
Make-
sounds
Because I have a
Really
playlist,
nice.
so now like if I don't want to forget certain songs.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so boom.
More money, more problems. Can't nobody hold me down.
That's a toughie.
That is a
Toughie.
toughie.
I'm trying to. I'm not
keeping
trying
it
to
old
hold.
school.
I'm not trying to hold. A shitty speaker against you because I do love More Money, More Problems.
So all right, like, no, talk about don't do that.
I'm
Don't
not.
do-
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to hold it
say-
against you. I'm like, all right. I'm like, honestly,
Not say now you're not trying. Don't hold it against me.
man.
I wish we had cardboard. Next time we do this, we're gonna do 1 and 2, and everyone can vote.
Okay.
It's not just on Kaz because there's 3 people.
That's not. It is true. All right.
So
So,
the
all right. So we'll
majority-
toss it to y'all, man. Wolf, Jake, Can't Nobody Hold Me Down, or More Money, More Problems. On you, Jake.
I'm going Can't Nobody Hold Me Down.
Can't Hold Me Down. Wolf. Can't Nobody Hold Me Down.
That's because
Overruled.
it's
All
because,
right.
it's because I like
Oh wait.
I
Oh,
like-
you said you were low.
You said with me.
Oh, so it's a split. So I'm the deciding vote.
Yeah.
yeah, anyway.
Well, thanks for the help, guys. I'm gonna go. I mean, it's More Money, More Problems, man. B.I.G.
I like that song better.
It's
cool.
And because the video was shot in Staten Island, I remember that. It was in
Okay.
Staten Island Advance.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and the golf course.
Oh
scene.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I was
All
like,
right, so Lo got it. That's
Low
cool.
got it. All right, 2-1.
That's cool.
2-1. Rosie's hella confident. She's like, all right,
Matter of fact, give me
I'll
your phone
one.
because I don't want this.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like,
I
bro,
don't want
just
this speaker shit to
take
be
the
all
phone.
But you don't even have fucking Apple Music.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Come on, son. Yes.
Don't worry if you
Half
write rhymes.
drugs. Yeah.
Write checks.
I still don't know what half man, half drugs means. Half man,
man,
half drugs. Ask the club. Bad boy, that's what's up. Crush crews after us. No games, we ain't laughing much.
This is me and Kaz's favorite line.
Take the hit. I write checks. The best line ever spit by Puffy, bro.
Ever.
As soon as he said
He
that,
admitted it. He was like, you know what? They ain't y'all business.
yo, all right, time out. When you talk about just level setting as a fan, what was that? I was in high school when this dropped or whatever. I was in high school. As soon as he said that, I was like, I don't care if he right wrong.
I don't.
I'm like, that shit slaps. All right. and that's the genius of Puff Daddy. Low, are you ready?
No.
The volume's on the side if you want to
Yeah,
turn it. Yeah, okay. Just making sure you know.
No, that's not what I want.
Okay.
Dubbing, right?
Make sure you don't close it because I ain't telling you my password.
I like this. This is one of my favorite joints.
Oh, don't preface it like it's just mine.
well, fuck y'all niggas.
I'm about to say, bro, like. Woo!
I had that on my playlist. Cool.
Harlem on the Rise, the remix. Hey, we like it. We like it. Yeah. Oh man. That's a tough one.
I've been around. Shit, man.
I know that's rough. That's
You still ain't
rough.
you're not matching the energy.
I'm not chasing your shit. I'm playing the better song,
Not for
bro.
nothing. Rosy's
If I
playing the
chase
hype
it,
shit.
that's cool. That don't mean it's the better song.
I mean, I love
Bro,
Been Around the World
choose
remix.
Me too. I have it on my playlist.
All right, so choose
However,
the better song.
Bad Boy for Life?
That verse.
Can't
Come on.
Can't lose
cool.
Bad Boy for Life, yo.
I'm not sitting there trying to run around the club with you, nigga. I'm trying to have some
Bros.
I got something for you.
Fuck out of here.
I got something.
Rosie takes that
Rosie out here
round, round
kicking
4.
chairs over and shit. Nah, I'm trying to dance with the
Yeah, you
bitches
right.
right now.
You right. But guess what, Lo?
This is number 5.
That's nice.
No time.
For fake ones, just
Just
such a crystal, my real ones. I mean, East to West Coast, spread love ones. And
While
when
Lo
you
talking shit, I'm
count
counting
big funds.
That is nice. That is nice.
Watch him play
favorite
Missing
Lil'
You or
Kim verses
something.
as well.
Oh God.
That is
That was the first kind of honest moment right here.
What?
That was the first like female rap verse I rapped with my whole heart.
Right.
With my whole heart, yo. You don't wanna, Mr. Donna. Wait, but get to don't poom poom 90
That is that's a good one.
With a whole penis
We
in my
did have
pants.
a request.
Listen, partner.
We did have a request for top 10.
This
female.
was talking about your rap.
With my whole chest. First time. When I wasn't sitting there thinking, man, I can't say this word. It was hard.
Oh,
you know?
Lord.
The poom poom 90 with 90. Yeah, no time fake. Lo, you better come with something hard. Better
No,
come with
I'm
something
not.
hard.
Again, I'm not
Or
doing
something
this-
dope. Just something dope.
That's the whole point.
I mean, it's a Puff playlist, man. You can't go wrong.
You can't.
You said can't stop, won't stop 20, 30 years ago.
Right.
He's still going.
He's still going.
Woo! Come on.
Ah, you stole my
my still
playlist.
shit,
bro.
my nigga. You ain't get to these records fast enough. You over there trying to kick tables over. I'm trying to dance, baby.
You just
I'm
said
trying
you wasn't
fucking
trying to dance.
I said I'm not trying to kick tables over. I'm trying to dance with the bitches. I'm trying to pour champagne. I'm not trying to shoot the club up, bro.
Nobody's
I'm not
trying
with
to
J-Lo
no
tonight.
time.
I ain't with J-Lo
Been around the world. How am I trying to shoot the
Club.
club up?
If you happy, then be with him.
Go ahead, mommy. Go ahead.
Mommy, breathe again. Don't stop.
That's you not matching the.
I'm not trying to match your energy. I'm trying to set the tone.
He the motherfucker at the
That's what
verses
Puff
and piss
does.
everybody off.
Puff sets the tone. Puff don't follow no energy.
Oh my
Puff
God.
sets the fucking
now,
tone,
Now you got
bro.
the Diddy spirits in them.
Puff sets the fucking
The
tone.
Puff
right.
has overtaken Low
All
right
right.
now. You got
What we
two.
talking about?
All right.
I ain't matching my energy, man. Fuck your energy. I'm the
Okay.
energy.
That's right.
That's got to be low.
I got.
I'm black excellence. I'm the culture.
Hey, you know what? I'm donating $1 million to
Howard University.
Facts. Okay.
Low, you got that 3-2 low?
Damn. I was
too
gonna
low,
play
yo.
that.
Even though I love No Time.
Hell no.
Love No
That was
Time.
a
Clearly
sneaker.
don't.
I didn't think that was coming. Pause.
Damn.
I'm gonna go this route.
Did you get some hits?
Where we at with it? All right, yes. Emotional Puff. That's my. Yes. 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 Come on now. Marijuana came with 2 bangers and bounced. Love it. What they say, Lo? Somebody said they saw you.
Hey.
The person you were with wasn't me. And I don't even know you. Hey.
I just kept it to myself.
I don't wanna know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low.
Go.
Keep it on the low.
Nah.
Keep it on the Nile
Keep
Ivy.
going. Y'all want to keep going. Give it on the low.
Yes. Yes, Marijuanans. Let's go. If you play me, I want to hear that.
Crazy.
That set off a whole generation of cucks everywhere, yo.
Bro,
Of what everywhere?
Cucks.
what a
You know what a cuck is?
No.
Oh, a cuck is when like you're willingly let somebody bang your shorty.
Oh.
And like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, we talked about this.
We talked about cucks
Didn't know
before.
what that was.
Yeah, it sounds worse than it is. But
It actually is pretty bad.
yeah, well,
It-
All
I
right,
feel like
so
the way the word looks, it just seems so vulgar, like cuck.
It's yeah.
It's like the C word and the F word put together,
Sock
and it's
my
like, you know,
All right.
you know the C word.
Oh, so he got it. Hold on.
I say the N word every single episode, but I'm like, I'm not saying the C word.
Lowe's
crazy.
ready.
all right, this record is produced by Puff.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right.
By Puff.
You better get into your bag, Lo. Ooh, come on. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
marijuana. I'm okay.
I remember the way you used to love me. Oh my God. Yeah, R&B Puff. Listen,
We can do this all
I
fucking day.
I love the Puff hard records. I love the heartbreak
Nah, the Puff
records.
hard records are crazy.
But R&B Puff, bro,
That nigga's different.
very different.
All right, vote it up.
Damn, that's a tough one though.
Vote it up.
It's not as clear cut.
Vote it up.
I gotta go to the board, yo.
Vote it up.
What we looking like, man? I don't want to know versus I remember the way. What you got, Wolf?
What we doing?
Mary J. Score for 1, Lowkey. Jake, what we doing? Mary J. Damn.
What?
Low steals 2. 4-2.
What?
It was.
record, but I like that record.
Yeah.
That's
it's
all I'm
it's
saying. What's the better record?
Come on, son.
Play the better records, bro.
Drugs,
That's
Mary
it.
J.
No, you.
That's it.
Let me tell you something.
Play the better records.
tell you
That's
something.
it.
We got Headbit. We got Game 6 Clay, right? We got Untucked Kyrie. We got Hoodie Mello. Drugged Mary J. Blige is Mary J.
Shit.
Mary on drugs was a different animal. Yo. Still
Mary
killing
on
it though.
drugs?
Still killing it. When she was, I remember the early Mary J. Fresh off the block, Mary J. Oh,
No, that was Faith.
I'm bugging.
But no, but you're right.
But same.
But you're right.
Same thing.
But you're right.
Same
But
thing.
that was Faith.
God damn, did I just?
Yeah.
Wow. It could have been anybody.
Come on, man. Don't get deflated now. You
Nah,
wanted
I
this
think
battle. Let's get it.
No, we agreed to this
4-2.
battle.
right,
Hold
so let's go.
on. Relax.
Where we at?
Now y'all got me. Now y'all got me hyped up. Now y'all.
4-2 low. Low's up 2 right now. You gotta
I don't
start.
know. Wolf always goes with Law. I don't know what this relationship is.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
it's very biased. It's very biased.
He was gonna give it to you.
No, shut the fuck up. You ain't even
I just
know.
follow what you
How'd
say.
know?
I'll be paying him on
Alright.
the side.
I'm sure he goes. 4-2 after 6 rounds. Low is up 4-2.
And I'm from the Rottweiler house to Rottweiler yours.
Really, get smacked silly. You get smacked silly. Fucking with the niggas from the. What you doing?
Hey,
When you
hey,
ready?
as
Shit,
I
I
was
was
born.
ready.
Hey,
And I was already on fish and spaghetti. Creep with
you
the
too
culture.
big to be doing these.
I be telling him that shit, yo.
Got 13 inches.
Hey, come on. Get with it. If not, hot like, hey.
Shoot the video,
Motherfuck City permits.
On the phone with Diddy.
Woo! Yeah, that's a hard one to top. Not gonna hold you, bro. I was waiting for somebody to bring out the Harlem Shakes. The bing, ding, 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 ding. Oh, see, that's good. That's a very good boy.
Nah, it wasn't a
You
giveaway.
ain't giving, you ain't doing that?
It wasn't a giveaway because that's what's coming next.
Yo.
Come on.
Yo.
but
Check this out. I go by the name.
so you took the sample? So you took the sample? So I get the original. It gotta be. I won. How you gonna sample my song?
G. Motherfucking
Yeah.
the deputy.
I'm here! I'm here! Hey! This is for my...
We still here.
Delivery.
Still here.
Hey, going no.
Ain't going nowhere.
Not the special
Oh
delivery.
my God.
Now that
The special
is a tough decision. That's not
I'm
just
not mad either, or I'm
That's
not.
not just a tough versus decision. That's a tough decision regardless.
I'm not mad either
Like-
way.
Those are the two of the greatest Harlem Shake records. Like,
Ever.
it's literally
Ever.
like a flip of the coin right
What
now.
happened to
yo.
G-Dub after that? After this little
Wait.
wave?
Oh no, he's in jail. I think.
G-Dub? I don't know.
No, okay. All right, we won't talk about it.
Gosh, I got it. That's another one that's got to go to the board, yo. So, Rosie, you love adventures. So I got a question for you. What is something you've always wanted to try?
I've always wanted to jump off a cliff into a large body of water.
Word? You're not scared
fire.
of like the jagged rocks on the side? and
Figure
like
it
that?
out.
That's what's up.
Rosie,
Lo, what
yeah.
about you?
Bro, I honestly, I want to swim with the sharks.
Swim with the sharks?
Yeah, without the cage.
Y'all, hey, yo, all right, well, listen. Gold Peak Real Brood is here to unleash your thirst for trying, all right? So take this as your sign to say yes, opt in, and go for it, because trying is what life is all about. Try Gold Peak. Jake?
Rosy.
Okay.
Of course you are. What else is new?
I'm playing them here.
What else is new?
I love both of those records with my whole heart. So for the second competition, I'm going Rosie on this one, yo.
Appreciate it.
4-3,
Voice went
Rosalia in the Battle of the Harlem Shake.
Nothing wrong with that, B.
But there's something I'm forgetting though.
What? Which one?
What's that, round two, subbing?
This is
Two more rounds
4-3.
left. 4-3.
Yeah, so this is the next. This eight,
7.
eight
Yes,
round.
8, 9, 10.
Eight.
Yes. 3 rounds left. Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna go with.
Damn, that got me sweating.
I feel like I should do one for the ladies
You were killing it.
because we forget we have a ladies audience as well, and I forget that.
Yes, we do.
I'm gonna do this one.
Yo, Fow's gonna have a great time with these gifts.
Woo! Talk about Mariah. You talk about legends. Come on now.
It's a remix. Though.
Come on now. This is peak shiny suits, peak ski goggles.
When Mace was in the helicopter.
Mace in the helicopter.
Hey.
Spending $3 million on music videos. You remember that industry?
Couldn't even
All the money in the world could even amount to this. That's out your mouth. So Mariah, you checking this out? You know the deal. Time out. Can we just like?
with us flowing and her flowing.
I love the Dipset, bro. I love Dipset, man. But like, they didn't even use that record at Versus, bro. They didn't even use that record at Versus, yo. Come
But if
on,
they
man.
would've.
Jada Kiss, Styles.
But y'all
Zeke.
right, they didn't have to.
My goodness, legends. Greatest pens of all time.
All right, so who?
Belongs to
I
Jada
can go.
Kiss.
Yeah.
It's your turn, Lowkey. That's a tough one to beat.
Is it?
It's a tough one to beat.
No, he about.
Don't this hit make my people wanna
I was just gonna play that, but there's again, it's 2 different records. That's exactly what I was gonna go for, and I was like, let me go for the women.
Wait. Oh, you ready? You ready? Hold on. I'll be split. BB pause. Hold on. Here we go.
I don't even know words like that.
Pass the Ciroc this way.
Alright.
I'm playing with me.
Pass the Ciroc this way. I'm so glad they changed it to pass the Ciroc this way because Cavassier is terrible.
That Cavassier they were talking about was there.
Cavassier is terrible. I drank Cavassier because of that record. I'm like, this is what they singing about?
I am not.
Burning my chest. This is awful.
Not good.
All right, let's go to the
Man,
boards.
that's a tough one.
I mean, it's 2 different fucking records.
I'm not chasing you.
It's a versus.
I'm setting my tone. I'm not chasing
if
you.
I play a ladies track, play a
I
ladies
ain't playing no
track.
fucking ladies track. You're
Oh
not trying
my
to get me into your
God.
bag, so I gotta follow you. That's how you lose the verses.
That's not true.
That is true.
You did.
I started with New York energy
You did.
You was kicking tables over.
because I was like,
I was trying to dance with the ladies. Now I'm kicking shit over. Now you
because you ain't got
mad.
no more dance with the ladies tracks.
I got plenty of them shits, my nigga.
Damn,
I can do this shit all fucking night.
you cannot.
I can.
Gosh, it's getting heated in here.
Nigga getting mad because she want to kick tables over. Now I'm trying to dance with the bitches. Now she want to dance with the bitches and they ain't working.
I don't
Now my bitches want to kick the table over. So get back in my bag.
All right, go.
Nah, I already went.
No, we didn't even pick who won.
No one even pick.
Did we pick? Goddamn. Yeah, I think the rest got to go to the board, yo. I can't do this on my own. I don't want that smoke. I want that pressure. It's getting heated. Jake,
I'm just gonna go with Low.
going past the Cavassier.
I'm worried that Wolf is just gonna
Wolf?
go.
Wow.
That's what I was worried
I'm
about.
setting the tone, bro.
Crazy.
Listen, I love Honey though, man.
Huh?
I mean,
The remix,
What?
Honey remix.
Honey got me.
He's going the opposite way of it just don't make no sense.
I'm sorry, yo. I'm countering. If a nigga hit me with a jab, I'm hitting you with a body shot.
Knock out hold. This one goes to Low also, man. 5-3.
No, Low, you gotta go first. For
This
the
is
last
why
time.
that-
Fuck that.
Oh, you want me to set the tone so you can follow me?
No, so I can.
All right, fine. You want to do this?
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, cool. You want to do this?
You got 2 more rounds, Rose.
All right,
You
cool.
can't lose. You can tie it.
Damn.
You can tie it.
All right, let's
Go to a
go.
player.
Okay.
See, now I'm going easy on
Rosie,
you.
this is beatable. Wow.
I'm going easy on you. Yeah, I'm talking shit. Yeah, I'm talking shit. Cause I got 10 on tuck.
He said he not
I got 10 on tuck.
We need the instrumental right now.
I got 10 on
I don't
tuck.
even-
We
what
need
song
the
is it?
instrumental.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Man, I got 10 on tuck. Go,
Low
go.
said I ain't playing no defense on this one.
Have
So
some,
I
have
got
some
it.
fun. Have some
Good
fun.
morning.
You know when you play on, you getting a run on.
Yeah, have some fun.
He with us. He basically said she with us.
I don't even know what the fuck y'all.
Bro, play
shut
it.
the fuck up.
Don't get mad.
Ain't nobody mad.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I would have went something different with this. I ain't gonna hold
Nah,
you.
this
But this is,
You told me not to match his energy. Now look.
stop listening to the crowd.
come on, Puff.
Now he's-
Come on, baby.
now you said stop. Yo, shut
Stop listening to the crowd.
You over there looking at me.
Stop listening to the crowd.
Standing there. Hey, yes.
That's what get niggas in trouble. You listen to the crowd.
Love
Now it said
it.
stop listening.
To the crowd.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
Hello, good morning. Tell me what the leak.
All right, go to the board.
I'm gonna go. I'm giving this one to Rosie. I never was a big Hello, Good Morning fan,
Yeah, me too.
to be honest.
All right, that's fine.
Wolf, are you actually? Even though we already gave it to Rosie, are you gonna vote for Rosie on this one, Wolf?
No, he's not. He's just saying that. He is just saying
He's like,
that.
okay, I can get this one in there.
All right, let me go.
All right, it's the last round right here.
Unless
Woo! Come on,
Huh?
come on. Hey, I need it. I want it. Hey, Usher Raymond. Come on, boys. Come on, ladies. Let's go.
I'm telling you, my nigga with the head down. Come on,
Facts.
sing that shit. God,
All
bro.
hips and hands.
I'm debating between two.
Wait, so what's the score?
It's 5-4.
5 for you.
So she.
She could tie. She could tie. You can only tie or win.
Okay.
You can't lose.
So she. So she. Oh yeah. Go.
I mean, we.
Yeah. Oh, we can do overtime.
Yeah. So she. If it's 5-5, then we got.
Pass me my phone. Let me throw a record on there.
Intermission.
Let me throw one. Let me do a little intermission. What we got, Rosie?
Do the
What
intermission.
we got, Rosie?
She's doing her shit right now.
Okay.
Rosie.
Rosie,
No.
this is a big one right here, yo.
I know. Hold on.
See, that's
Oh yeah, absolutely.
See, this is
Because
why-
people talk shit about this all week long. They're like, yo, to me, they're like, yo, Rosie smoked you on the oons joint. And I was like, so yes, we take it very seriously over here.
Did we determine that Rosie won? That's what we said?
Yes.
The one, the Untunes.
For
Rosie
last
got
week,
that one. Yeah,
Oons.
Rosie got that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so
Definitely
just
won. Hey.
I know I don't. I
don't want
ask
to-
this.
Wait, what?
He wasn't Junior Mafia.
No, because I already know where you're
wasn't,
going.
right?
No, don't do that. Because
I'm
I almost did it.
asking-
Is there
Yeah.
puffy ad libs on it?
That's a biggie. If it's
Any
the record I'm thinking about, it's
Okay.
the Biggie Kim C's record.
Okay.
Any
okay.
association
Which one is
counts.
it that you think?
Better move
There's only
over.
3.
You could be as good.
No, we said
as-
producing, feature, or
He
verse.
produced it. I think he
All right,
might have
so-
produced it.
What we got, Rosy?
Well, that's your job to look.
What
that
we
shit.
got,
That ain't my
Rosy?
job. That's your
Look
job.
it up
Just play this song.
real quick.
Go for it, Rosie. Play the song.
Come on, give us some intermission.
Oh, I got an intermission for you.
us some
Hold on.
intermission.
Make sure he produces.
This is my joint right here. I know this wouldn't win a versus, but
What's that? What you got?
come on, son. Come on, son. Come on,
This
son.
might win. This might win a round.
This is my favorite Ross verse ever.
This might win a round for Ross.
This is my favorite Ross verse ever.
Pending what this is against, this might win a round for Ross.
This and Devil in the Blue Dress.
Yeah,
Two best Ross guest verses ever, yo.
All right, I'm gonna go with. All
right.
What is
Hold on. Don't play it yet. Don't play it yet.
Oh, that's just the
I
intermission.
gotta get the first. I'm a photographer's dream. That dream of chain swing. Let me do things that the day bring.
Damn,
All
it's
right,
different
that's it.
energies, bro.
Bro, stop
that
worrying
dirty
about that
money.
energy. Just go with it, baby. Come on.
It's that dirty money. Well, this is your Rose. This is your last
Rest.
song,
I don't
yo.
know where to
starting
go.
off-
Hold
come
on.
Yo,
I need to phone a friend.
you on the clock? Yeah, phone a friend. Yeah, phone a friend.
I need to phone
Phone
a
a friend. Yes, I love that. Let's add the excitement.
There we
Let's
go.
add the
There we
excitement.
go.
Phone a
You gotta
friend.
go for the win.
That's
now,
what I'm
bro.
talking about.
You
Yeah.
gotta go for the win.
Phone
Come
a
on,
friend.
son.
Might get
You better call
Come on,
Niles.
son.
Niles.
Niles would know.
You need to call somebody with a good
Who you
ear,
calling?
yo.
Call it TJ.
You know, solid. Okay.
I have a question.
It's really getting serious, yo.
Played.
It's so
I need
serious,
to go
but
part one, right? I'm in between this song. Which one should I play?
oh boy,
Oh.
here we go.
I'm gonna send them to you. Wait.
Listen,
The more time you give me to think,
Shut the fuck up.
the more time you give me to think,
Yeah, this is.
the real you put yourself in a really
Shut
bad
the
spot.
fuck up. You played. I need
You
to
better
play.
play.
Cheated.
You
I
better
might
play
cheat, nigga.
Fire.
You just ain't picked the right records.
Which one?
So in case you're listening right now, there's a couple dead silence, but if you're on the video, you see what's going on. If you're listening audio-wise, we were trying to pick.
The last
Oh
one is
my
the tiebreaker if I
God.
win.
come on, son.
Oh
Come
my
on, son.
God.
What you doing?
We are
That's
trying to
so-
pick the right record between Bad
Everyone
Boy,
stop.
or between Puff features
Remix,
versus
second one?
production, whatever.
Oh,
Rosy
yeah, the one with Diddy in it.
is
Yeah,
down
okay, got it.
5-4.
Yes.
If she wins this round, we go into overtime.
Yes.
If I win this round, I'm claiming King
Claiming victory.
Combs' playlist.
He hasn't been going with this thing.
And Rosy has now just phoned a friend.
Bro, you got 10 seconds, okay?
Bro, you on the
10 seconds.
Hurry up, T.
10,
What?
8, 7, 6,
6,
5,
Hurry up.
4,
Forfeit.
3.
I got it.
Give me
I'm
a
about to smash that.
give me a shit.
Oh, my phone. Go to the Apple. My phone. What you can find it?
I-
Okay. Man, Rosie. It's a solid choice. Girl, I traded all money, cars, and everything.
Hard.
I already went, Lo. No, you already went.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you went first.
I
Yeah.
need a
Spare
girl.
myself if I lose for the tiebreaker.
I was friend with you.
Prepare myself
Well, I
for
got
the
my
tie-
other two that I didn't play yet. All right.
All right,
Play
Puff.
again.
I'm
All right,
preparing
Puff.
myself
All right,
for the
Fab.
tiebreaker if it happens.
Okay.
Wait.
I
Yeah, I don't remember.
Play I Need a Girl part one.
I need to go part 1 or trade it all.
Yeah.
Trade it all part 2 or I need a girl part 1. Damn. That has a hell of a deciding song, yo.
Yeah,
He played part one. I played part two
Jeez.
or something.
I'm such an early 2000s kid too. I'm like, this is my formative
This is your
teenage years
this is
right
your area
here.
right
I'm
here.
like,
This is your pocket right here. This is your pocket.
I know exactly.
That's what I told you. I said call him.
I couldn't because I know what he would have picked.
Well then, all right, call him for the tiebreak. If you tie, call him for the tiebreak.
I know what he's gonna pick. I know him.
Oh, all right.
Because there's
Let's
a song
go.
bit that he's gonna be like,
Let's
"Hell
go to the board, yo. Let's go to the board.
All right, so trade it all part 2 for Wolf.
Trade it all part 2 for Wolf. Jake.
Gotta go Rosy just off.
Trade it all part 2.
All right, so looks like
Looks like we
She
got a
came back.
tiebreaker right here.
came
yo.
back. She made a little
She
run.
made a run.
Honestly,
She was on her Celtics.
I couldn't even remember Lowe's verse. How long Rosy?
It took a while. Rosie, I'm not gonna.
Wait, what?
I'm not gonna.
Wait,
I'm not gonna
wait,
deduct
wait, what?
points.
I didn't have a. This was more fresh. It might have been a little recency bias.
Might be some recency bias, but you know what? Rosie took her time
my bad, y'all.
and used it to her advantage.
Okay.
But you know what? Now that's what the tiebreaker's for.
All right.
We need.
You got it?
Yeah.
Was this your
thought-
song? You want me to play it for you?
No. I want to play it.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
I want to.
There you go. Don't peek.
Don't peek.
About to hear it.
What's
Peeking at my
happening?
shit.
Golly.
All right,
man.
ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Lo,
Producer credits on this record.
come on, son.
Oh, that's a tough. Yeah.
Come on, son.
Oh, did you Google producer credits?
Yes, motherfucker. Why wouldn't I? Yes, I Googled this shit. While you was making your fucking phone-ins, I had mad time to do it.
This is drug marriage.
That's
My
fucked
fault.
up.
Sorry, Faith. I
Oh,
appreciate
yeah.
that.
What are you doing?
What do we say?
Listen,
Producing credits, verses, or his
verses.
song. Any
Yes,
involvement
verses.
Puff has with the record, I can play, and you can play.
Yes.
So I went to a fucking classic. Yeah, it ain't fair.
Seems fair, yo.
That's what happens when you come back.
Rosie.
Now I hit you with a headshot.
Rosie,
Yo.
you need a big one right here, yo. That's the tiebreaker.
And anybody that votes against me out here that you're watching, that's not nice.
All right, I know which one I'm going with.
Rosie, believe in your playlist,
No,
man.
I got one.
Come on.
Believe in
I got
yourself.
one.
Play it with your chest,
All right,
yo.
I got one.
Let's go.
I think I
Every day I wake up, I hope I'm dreaming.
know. Wait.
I thought it was something else, but now I know what it
I
is.
could just keep going.
It is a hell of a.
You was the greatest.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
You'll always be
Come on,
the
son.
greatest.
This is a good one.
Let it drop.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Let it drop. Come on.
Seems like yesterday
Come on.
we used to rock the show.
Greatest VMA performance ever right there.
Yeah,
yo.
ever. Did he bring out Sting?
Sting, yeah. Here a brand new day.
You might. I know why she might. I know why she might win. This is a cheat code. This is a cheat code because this is not a better.
Against
This is
Sting.
not. Yeah, like this is not. That's not a better song than this.
She played to win,
But
yo.
no, that's good. Yo, I
She
can't. That's
played
why
to
I'm not
win.
disappointed.
She played to win.
She made it. She made it. She took
All
it
right.
personal.
Cut it off. All sing it
She
together.
took it personal.
Every step I take.
I gotta gracefully bow out.
You're
Move I make. Every
So, yo,
time
bro,
to
how do you-
make what I'm bound to make, I
Like,
miss
How do you vote against that? Like if you vote against that, you have no soul. I know.
No,
yeah, man,
no
that's-
sympathy, no sympathy.
No,
I just
bro,
thought
I
you
had
just
the
performed
better
it.
song. I know I had the better song.
So I guess-
But like you can't like when it comes to that, you play
That's a
dirty.
good song, and you wanted to play
It's a
it
good.
too.
No, it's,
are we all
no, I
in the
didn't.
green? Forgot about it.
No, I
Are
didn't.
y'all in the grants? Lo, you blew a 5-3 lead, bro.
But yeah, but also she phoned into a friend.
She did phone in a friend.
Two, and
I
then she
did
played
phone
the
in a
cheat
friend.
code.
This is true.
First
I
time
asked
here.
if I could phone a friend.
You can, but like
You know what?
I didn't phone shit in.
Hold on, now, no, because now that we're here,
What?
when you played "I Need a Girl" Part 1, this is what I wanted to play.
Which one?
I was between Notorious, right,
I was about to play that.
and then I was
I
between
think
this one
it's
too. Remember this remix?
Yeah, that could have went around.
Oh, whoa. Oh, this one went around.
Well, no, I don't.
And he had a good-ass verse
Because I'm
on
trying to know. I'm trying to think.
Why didn't you?
You know what I would have
'Cause
played?
I didn't play Welcome to Atlanta remix.
Yeah.
Okay.
So welcome
I could have
New
went to
York.
that. I could have went to that one.
You know what I would have played?
Which
though?
one? Don't play Gotta Move On, please.
No. You know what I would have played? It's an excellent match, but
was a
this
good match.
this would have been my headshot right here. Hold on, where's that?
What's your headshot?
what's your headshot?
Oh yeah, let's do it, motherfucker. But I didn't
It's
like
on my
his verse, bro. I didn't like that verse. It's on my
You don't like
list.
this verse?
I didn't like Diddy's verse.
Nigga, Diddy's verse sets the tone.
Come on. I
Damn.
got my money up.
How did I
Fucking
forget
with
this?
the white folks. Now I
See, this is what happens. No.
Because I'm richer than them
Cut that
white
shit off, bro.
folks.
Cut that shit off.
Lamborghini truck.
This is why I got mad because I had that on my playlist.
Hey, man.
I had that on my playlist.
Hey,
have it
man.
on
Now I'm going through his shit.
Call me deep.
Damn, that was a hard. Oh, that was a hard
I
verse.
get money. I had all that.
Oh, I had all that shit set up. Now I'm going through his shit.
What you said though, it's like I don't want to see your play. I want to see your phone.
Hey, man.
Yeah, so I'm like, I need my playlist. So I'm just like, fuck.
I'm hustling
Hey,
out of Harlem.
I gotta give it up to Rosie. Rosie
Solana.
came back. Rosie
Bitch, I
played
am
dirty,
a problem.
but Rosie won.
Dirty.
So she
I
won
did-
by any means. So
Wow.
can't stop, won't stop. The Combs,
We get
the
down,
King
baby.
Combs playlist
Get down.
champion is officially Rosie. Everybody, give it up for Rosie for fighting back.
Rosie.
Why you
Said I
fighting?
cheated because he said
That was
I cheated.
you did
I don't like
you did
it.
kind of good. This feel a little tainted. This
Yeah.
feel a little
It's like the
tainted
chicken in the
victory,
armor.
yo.
But If I lose, I lose.
Nah,
I
but
lost,
you're
I
right.
lost.
We
It's
can't.
definitely a bubble
He said-
championship.
Right. He said, yeah, no
Still
soul.
asterisk over there, but you know what?
Nah, nigga, you asked him no.
Still
Fuck.
count for Braun.
First of
right?
all, no. Let me not scale it to like, oh, she cheated. Rosie had some fire ass.
Fire records.
Oh, Rosie had me on the ropes.
Yeah.
When we changed
No,
the
man,
order.
because why the fuck were you going against the fucking flow?
No, see, all right. Let me explain to you what versus is. Right,
Yeah.
versus is not matching what
Yes,
you
please
know.
do Swiss Beats. Go ahead.
Okay, well, clearly you don't know because you've been playing really fucked up the whole time.
Ooh, got him. She said I win though.
By technicality. By technicality, though. Anyway, when you play a record, you're playing the better record. I'm not gonna play a record to match your flow. Like,
But you should,
perfect
but
example.
most artists should have a better record in that same tone.
All right, no, that's not how it should go. What is the better record? Look at Fat Joe and Ja Rule, right?
Who was it that was?
Fat Joe had a bunch of hard ass records, but he wasn't allowing Ja Rule to take him to that soft ass place. You know what I mean? But Fat Joe had a bunch of hard records. If Fat Joe let Ja Rule take him there early, it'd have been a Ja Rule show. You know what I mean? So like that's what I'm saying.
Who was the verses that was like? I think so. Where he was like, man, I'm trying to play some chick records and you ain't even something like that, right?
Bro,
And then
Fat,
Jada said chick records, and then threw on all his guest verses. and
Yes.
friends.
Bro,
Like,
Fab has an elite catalog, but what Fab let Jada do, he let Jada take him to a place he's not really profound in. You know what I mean? Fab's catalog, just in regards to hits, remixes, features, R&B features, bro, he blows Jada out the water.
I love that you brought up this theory because I think this could be a nice way to end the show.
Yeah.
We had a versus this week.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Omarion,
And
Mario, BET Awards weekend. A lot of R&B talk. A lot of
vocal talk.
vocal talk. I'm glad you put that.
I put that. I had to bring that up.
A lot of talks about vocal abilities on the R&B side, and
It's a bad week for the R&B guys.
it was
It's a reckless week for the R&B guys.
So I don't want to get too deep into like the actual like song for song,
Yeah, of course.
the B2K-ness of it, and
Yeah, the messiness, the Scream Tour shit.
shout out to Mario because I gave Mario no chance of winning this going into it.
And the same thing that I didn't give the Locks no chance going into that.
Man, there's something to be said about performance when it comes to verses. Now I think in the initial days of verses when it was just songs and screams and even shit talking and even like the very beginnings of getting out of the pandemic when they'd like be in the same room, right? Like
Be in the studio.
or in the studio. There was you could just play your songs and you'd win. Now that it's a live experience and people are there and people are hearing you,
Right.
it's a show now. You got to be able to put on a show.
There are different elements that are now being incorporated to the verses.
So I want to put this question to you guys in the room right
Okay.
now.
And to all the people watching, you can.
And to everybody watching, please chime in. We love the comments, love the music heads jumping in there and really getting it. I love it.
I can't wait for this clip to come out. I feel like this is like one of my favorite episodes.
Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. She feels like it's.
What? Come on, you
She
what,
feels like
baby?
Anthony Davis, yo. She's like, I got the ring, but at what cost? At what cost?
At what cost? How much blood do I have to shed?
I feel like I was hurt during the finals in the Warriors.
You're like
game.
Odell Beckham, man.
Yo, like,
He's just
but I got the
Like you
ring.
got hurt, but I got the ring.
Like, damn.
I'll start rehab tomorrow. Though.
I'm coming back for you.
Oh my
All right, so here's the
God.
question I'm
All
gonna
right,
pose to you guys, right? This is the second time I would say in Versus history that an artist went in an overwhelming favorite and like was embarrassed.
You said the second time?
Second time to me. I
think
think Dipset was the first time. Where Dipset was
I think Fab was the first time.
well, Fab. Okay, third time. There's been times.
There's been times, yeah.
when
several
artists
times,
have
yeah.
gone in there as overwhelming favorites online and wasn't like, oh, it was close. I mean, they were just demolished.
Are you talking about Omarion and Mario?
Mario,
Or are you
yes.
talking about
Talk about Omarion and Mario. Also
But it can
talk
be said about
But then-
Dipset and the Locks.
no
Dipset and the Locks,
Ray J
Fab and
did one
Jadakiss.
too, no?
Well, Ray J was there, I guess, as a
Those were like the so like that was the B card or the undercard.
Yeah,
It
like
was,
they were just bringing
it was
out.
like Ray
they got
J.
matches like boxing.
They made it interesting.
Ray J,
It was Ray J,
Heavyweight?
Jeremiah,
Sammy, Jeremiah,
Bobby V,
V, and Pleasure P.
Pleasure P.
Oh, it
No,
is.
Jeremiah came out, but
all the mid
It is now a
2000s.
undercard-
UFC
the
match.
undercard-
Got it.
All the 106 and Park R&B guys came out.
All the
did
Scream
their
Tour
thing.
motherfuckers
Bow Wow was
to
hosting.
open up for the other Scream
Right.
Tour motherfuckers.
So I got to ask you guys a question. If you guys watched it and,
Yeah.
and seen past verses, do you believe that artists have now more to lose going to verses than more to gain?
But I think
A lot of memes.
I
a
think
lot of memes. The memes are
A lot of
forever.
memes.
but I think at the core of verses, or at the very root of the start of it, I think people understood watching Swizz and Tim go back and forth about, nah, this record was bigger.
Yeah.
Nah, this record was, nigga, I wasn't even using that type of equipment and I
Right.
still made this shit.
Right.
So now when they were watching that, a lot of artists was like, shit, like some of the things and songs that they have were like kind of embarrassing. Like, damn, like I don't got nothing to match that.
Mm-hmm.
So now niggas are starting to go into people's catalog. Like, damn, what if he plays this? How can I match that? Or if she plays that, how can I blow her out the water? And
Mm.
I feel like a lot of artists felt like they were like,
Mm-hmm.
the public perception ruins their whole shit. But then there are other artists that stood up and was like, no one can test me.
Right,
I remember
right,
like Rodney Jerkins was like, y'all ain't got shit for me.
Right.
Brian Michael Cox, y'all ain't got shit for me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? The Dream, y'all ain't got shit for me.
I feel like the songwriters and the producers, it's a lot better and a lot more easier to kind of digest, right?
Yeah.
I think the artists and the performers, and I think why like people like Omarion and Dipset and like a couple of other artists that kind of gone in there and like left a little worse than they came in was
They can't
one
perform no more.
performance. Like people think they
that's-
can
Just
just
play
throw
the record.
records
No,
on
and that's what and I was talking about this on Twitter the other day. I said the core values to verses, at least now, is presentation, sequencing, and performing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you can have a hard record or you can have a great catalog, but if you're not easing people into these records, if you're not picking the right records at the right moment,
Yes.
bro, you're done for. Like
Yeah.
the Dipset has, between the three of them alone, solo records, impeccable. Their group records, impeccable. But you can
what was
tell,
the death knell on that show?
nigga, who shot you?
No, I mean like what do you think was the reason why they just
Because
got bodied?
Joel said it himself on Drink Champs. He was like, yo, we came in the game as solo artists.
Yep.
We came in the game as solo artists, and then we formed a collective,
Mm.
which is naturally how it's done. But the Locks, these niggas came, you gotta think of who they came up under.
Yep.
These niggas came up under big.
Motherfuckers always want to find a reason to.
No,
be
because
like, this is why you guys are.
no,
shut up.
You're not even fucking listen. Let me
No, I'm
lay
saying
my
like
shit.
I was listening to your story and I'm like, people always want to do that.
Do what?
Like, oh well, we came in as solo artists and we formed a group.
He said
Y'all
it.
always-
Joel said it.
I know. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Joel.
Yeah, he's
Oh, I thought you were telling me. I'm like,
No.
I'm just
laughing at how people always have an excuse.
Well, no, he said that. Then he was like, well, the Locks came in as a group, like they're brothers, and you could tell on stage. Jim and Cam and Joel's were at like different corners of the stage the entire night. Meanwhile, Kiss and Styles were like standing back to back, ad-libbing each other, and then these records are just like the records they picked.
Yeah.
Just told the story with their career and was talking to them the entire time.
Right.
what
Now,
I'm
now
saying?
with that being said, right?
That's why I
like,
say presentation is way more important than popularity.
That being said, now artists are kind of going into verses knowing that there's a risk involved. It's not just a celebration of.
Yeah, because that's what it started
It
out.
started off as like, hey man, we bored as hell in the house. We're just gonna play these songs. It's
I'll
gonna be
play
a
some records.
celebration of music.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna get their streams up. We all gonna enjoy it, love it.
Laugh, drink.
There's
Also,
artists.
at the beginning, they were just playing the song.
They were just playing the songs.
So now this is.
Now they're performing.
Yeah.
See, now that hinders.
That makes it different.
Yeah.
And what made this versus so entertaining, because I was one of those people saying, man, all right, versus.
I mean, I was watching it online a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
Those was the first verses I went and watched after the fact. Just because I saw all the memes, I just saw all the
I gotta
aftermath.
watch
I was like, all right, I gotta go watch
gotta
this
see
again.
what's going on.
And it's funny because now, man, like Omarion's sort of reputation is kind of taking a bit of a hit.
Stock has dropped.
Like-
didn't they come out with the story about Young Money?
Yeah,
How he leaked the
like-
record, Bedrock or whatever it was.
Yeah,
And
like
then, Wayne kicked him off the record.
and put Lloyd on it.
Put Lloyd on it. We would have never known that story if you didn't act the fool on that.
We wouldn't have known that. We wouldn't have known about
They
all
leaked
the.
it after.
Bro, nigga, Omarion went through a PR slander.
Yeah, they were
They
they had him on the rotisserie
Deadass.
this week. And mind you, you got to remember, to me, post B2K Omarion, his whole brand has been, peace, love, and hair
Unbothered,
grease,
exactly,
unbothered. I'm
yeah.
hamdallah, hamlaha. Like that's
Fake.
So
I don't
we
believe
see him
social
on
media.
stage. It's like, oh, that's an act.
I'm
nigga.
like,
That ain't unbothered.
That don't seem like somebody who's unbothered to me. You know what I mean? And like,
Right.
same thing that happened to Dipset, same thing that happened to Fab, same thing that happened to Lobby. I'm like, that don't seem. Fab's whole shtick was like being the coolest dude in the room. He don't look.
You look pretty aggravated.
You look pretty aggravated right now.
He looked pretty aggravated that night.
Like same thing with Dipset. I was like, damn, Dipset.
But I will
hardest dude
credit.
to come out
I
of New
think
York.
I'll credit that. I think to the DJ. I think his DJ wasn't playing the right records.
Right.
I don't think they set it up to a point where it's like this is a set list and don't follow.
Do you think, matter of fact, I was Rosy, do you think that artists are going to be a little bit more hesitant now to do verses, knowing that if you don't come prepared,
I feel like
if you don't come ready, you can
washed
literally
ones,
take a
yeah.
hit?
I feel like the
You know,
washed ones are the ones that have something to hide. Like they're not ready physically or to perform.
Vocally.
Yeah, they might not do it. And also the sensitive artists are probably like, you'll never see like an Azalea Banks do it.
Right. Oh, God.
But because she knows she's sensitive too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Do a
nah.
lot of things.
Yeah, that's very true.
I ain't say nothing bad about Azalea Banks, and I want no more smoke from her.
You guys.
I do want to see Chris Brown and Usher though.
You had an interaction? Oh no. Okay.
Well,
I don't want to rehash it. We ain't bringing that
I
up.
forgot we said something, and she came and she was not happy with us.
She's not happy with me.
What, us?
Yeah, you
She's
remember
beefing
that?
with Beyonce with a
Oh,
ghost.
I'll
all
find
right, well, fuck it.
I do want to see. I know Chris Brown said he wants to do one with Usher, and I said I wanted to. See.
That's the thing now.
Okay.
I think it's a double-edged sword. It's like, okay, the dudes who know they can't do it on that level or know that they might risk something by going on there are probably gonna fall back from now on.
Right.
Chris Brown and Usher though,
There's no risk.
those are
Fire.
performers, bro.
There's no risk because
I watch a tour of Chris Brown and Usher if they did
I
that,
would be
bro.
I think they shouldn't do a verse.
I
I,
would
think they
watch
should
it.
just go on tour,
Bruh.
and do a verses on tour.
same thing that Drake and Wayne did.
Man, listen.
The initial creators of this verses.
Exactly. It's getting scary for artists out there,
Oh, which
man.
by the way, speaking of performances, I really want to acknowledge how impressed I was by Diddy never losing his breath.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
He
think,
w-
Diddy been performing since
Yeah, but
like
how
the
long has it
early
been?
90s.
But
Yeah, but
Diddy's
he hasn't
also 50
performed.
years old.
And he hasn't performed, like he hasn't went on tour or anything.
Right.
Man's
but you
got good wind on him.
So
He ran a marathon before.
for him
like,
to do that whole, I was
But
like,
you also got to think
Diddy's doing good. He was dancing the whole time.
Diddy's in shape. Diddy's
was
very
fucking,
active.
yeah.
Diddy's not just sitting down all day. Like,
Yeah.
Diddy will be at a
I
party.
don't know that. I don't
Diddy
live with
will-
Diddy.
No, I'm just saying, like, you look on the clip, like, this nigga's running around everywhere like a fucking toddler.
yeah, a lot of people don't do that. That's the thing.
Well, yeah,
and
that's
more,
what I'm saying.
more
That's
power
why
to him for doing
But
that.
yeah, that's why I'm
don't
not
stop,
impressed
don't
because
stop.
I see it. Like, he's in shape. Like, I'm not
I'm
impressed,
impressed by him dancing and singing at the same time the whole
That
time.
man will never stop
not
fucking
stop
dancing.
dancing.
Man.
Until he quit. Bro, he's that man has LeBron power, Tom Brady power. Like that, there's something in his body that doesn't allow him to age, that allows him to have the breath control, have the dance moves, move around. Do,
I think
like,
Diddy's lying to us. I don't think he drinks.
nah, that nigga drinks.
Yeah, I've seen
I
it.
think he
that
brings
nigga
his own bottle of
Nah,
Ciroc.
Nah, that nigga drinks.
I think he brings his own bottle of Ciroc that's like
Nah,
water.
bro, I've worked with that nigga. That nigga drinks.
I think he's
My
lying to us.
goodness.
That
this,
nigga can
this
drink
is
his
a
ass
great. This is a great week.
No,
Great
I want a
episode.
rematch. Fuck this.
Rosie, you say this after every battle.
You
yo.
won.
You won.
No, no,
I
no, no.
was
you
so
won.
mad.
Yo.
What are
At
you
the shit I
mad
didn't
at?
play.
Every
Because you gave it
battle.
to me like
I didn't give it to you. They
like, you
they
know what?
voted.
No.
I said that was a cheat record. I'm like, yeah,
No.
I can't win against that.
Low won
And
the
yo,
first
if
half.
you played any other record, I win.
Low won the first half.
If you play any other record against I'm Going
I don't
Down,
like it.
I win.
It's like here's your win.
It's
Satisfied.
saying
I mean, not satisfied, but I'm sorry, but I'll be missing you. What did you think? You thought you was gonna lose?
Yes. You played him.
I would have played.
Hey.
I would have played some puffy deep cuts, yo. There wasn't a lot of deep cuts for me. Wasn't a lot of
Bro, we trying to
feature verses.
win.
I know you're trying to win.
I'm trying to win, bro.
But you're also trying to entertain me.
Nigga, you got up to dance like 3 times. What are you talking about? You was
Exactly.
entertained, and none of them shits was deep cuts. They were all hit radio singles. What are you talking about?
Anyway, man, shout out to Puff. One of we love giving flowers on this show.
Man, I love Puff.
And man,
Puff, you're a funny guy, man, but you set the tone, you set the culture. We appreciate you, and you are the epitome of black excellence.
You are the culture.
You are the culture. We ain't forget that shit either. We ain't forget that rant, brother.
By the way,
there's a lot of
BT.
shit in this
Hold
episode
on,
we ain't
man.
forget about. Go ahead.
BT.
Next year,
If you're watching,
2023.
next year, he doesn't need no pluses.
Just let him
This
host.
man checks off everything
Every box.
that describes and means black excellence.
He
And
is the
he
culture.
is the culture.
breathes the culture.
Please invite him. He needs a
Please
picture
get
in
him
front
to
of
the brunches.
the step and repeat.
Revolt, sign this podcast.
He wants a little suit.
With no socks.
No socks. And the shades on. And the Diddy shades. That's all he wants.
I hate all of you guys. But I'm really glad.
Let him be a BT
That's very
presenter.
nice.
He'll be at brunch.
Sit
Man.
next to Terrence Shay.
Every one of them.
And the funny thing is, like, if that moment ever happens, we're gonna go right back to this.
Bro,
Yeah.
I cannot. I swear. If you get invited to any award show, any brunch, any dinner, I
I'm
swear.
hashtagging it.
You
Black
gotta have
excellence.
black excellence.
Black excellence.
Black
At
excellence.
At his finest.
This has
KAZ is the
been
culture.
Another episode of Say Less with KAZ, Lowkey, and Rosy.
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
One more joke.
No. Remember we couldn't go to the Rock Nation brunch and we had our own brunch at Chicken and
Yes,
Roscoe's?
we did.
Black excellence.
That was black.
And we were riding around in the Rolls Royce with Karen Civil.
Yes. No, it wasn't the Rolls
Oh no,
Royce, it was the Range Rover.
the Range Rover. And then,
Yeah.
did we take her Jeep or whatever?
Something. One of those. Anyway.
that was black excellence.
That was black.
Shout out to Karen Civil.
That was
Shout
the
out to Karen
culture.
Civil.
Culture.
Shout out everybody.
Culture on Hollywood Boulevard.
Listen, that Roscoe's trip was more memorable than.
Nigga, we had our own brunch. We bought the Douce in there, snuck
Word.
that shit in there.
What people say when they can't go to the Rock Nation.
I've been there.
I've been there.
At Roscoe's.
I've been
I
there
had more
before.
fun at
I took
Roscoe's
pictures.
anyway.
I sat
Inside.
next to Kim K. I hung out with Jaden Smith. It was great.
Jaden
It was
Smith.
fun as hell, yo.
And I want to go back.
Yo, you want more invites?
What was the Jaden?
Oh my God.
It was lit. Damn it.
I want to go live with.
I was like, I
with
made
Jaden
it.
Smith.
I was sitting there getting hors d'oeuvres. And Hov was there. And B was there. And Kim and Ye was there. And Stout was there. And they saw me and they recognized me. And I said, I made it. Then I never went back.
And guess what that is? Black excellence. Okay.
Oh my God.
man.
You got it, man.
Y'all, this was such a fun
This is
episode.
fun, man. This is fun.
Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, youtube.com/Kazeem,
Yeah.
Snapchat, everywhere you listen to podcasts. Low, what's your week looking like, bro?
Hey man, I'm just it's July 4th weekend coming up. Yeah, I'm pulling up to your house this weekend.
Yeah, come on through, man. I got
yeah.
hella cookout-ish.
Yeah.
I'm ready to cook out.
But nah, yeah, I'm chilling. No trips just yet. So we make sure you watch the Apple Music Live with Lil Durk. It just came out. What's today? The 20. Yeah, it just came out tonight. So just tune into that. You could, if you have Apple Music. That's why I was out in LA last weekend. But other than that, hip hop R&B throwback on Apple Music hits. Rap Life Review every Monday. So yeah, I'm over at Apple Music, just running around doing different shit. So
Rosalia.
that's it.
La Rosalia. It's 4th of July. I might go to cookout. I might leave the country. Not sure yet.
That's like
Oh, yeah, you told me that the
that's a
other day.
weekly Rosie.
Yeah. You might
I
find
might go to cook out. I might leave the country. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been sitting.
That sounds right. Yeah, sounds right.
I've been sitting still for a while though. I was staying home. I
What,
was
3
hibernating.
weeks?
Like 2
What,
months.
3 days?
Oh, okay.
Then you,
I've been home
oh,
like
you did
2
try. Oh, you
months.
did.
That's true.
I
That's
haven't
true.
traveled, but now I'm ready to go.
Gotcha.
Kaz, what you on?
Man, I'm on MSGPM all week long. The beginning of NBA free agency kicks off tomorrow or Thursday. So I'll be there all week long and all next week as well. And then after that, I'll be in Vegas for Summer League and AT&T. And then after that, I will be at the ESPY Awards
Fucking hate
for
Vegas.
LA. Can't
Oh,
wait
so
for
you're
that.
you're invited
Yo,
to
Kaz
something.
is in
You invited to something, brother.
Well, you know what that is.
Black
excellence.
excellence.
Man, I feel like we didn't talk enough Kyrie stuff, but you know what? I'm sure you've heard plenty of that
That's
everywhere.
black excellence already. Right?
You know what?
No?
What?
All right.
You're absolutely right. It is black excellence. Thank you for tuning in for this week's episode of Say Less with KAZ, Lowkey, and Rosy. Like we always do at this time, stay free, stay safe, and always say less. We'll see you next week. I did an entire episode with shades on like a real douche.
Yes.
Nice.
Staten
Or the
Island.
culture.
Staten